Welcome to Feats Fantasies, Cataclysm Rising. So, welcome back to Cataclysm Rising, everybody. Last time on Cataclysm Rising, you discovered why exactly Manuel Barkton of Countryville County City Town received himself a sweet piece of armor from the goddess Melora. It's because she has conscripted him into a fight that's been going on for nearly 10,000 years. A fight against an ancient being that caused the end of the ancient world, the Tarrasque. She and other gods have been finding champions and giving them the power to eventually fight the damn thing. Upon learning that, you figure that there were also probably other forces at play, perhaps trying to resurrect the Tarrasque. And based on information you got from Restron's journal, you decided the next course of action would be try to head down south to the independent realm of Marais, and try and find an old associate of his who used to be a member of this cult or organization, Elisper.
Elisper.
Yeah, Elisper. So you guys hopped on the train, traveled down to Nexa, where during the layover you decided to catch up on missed time you had with Paloma.
Super awkward date.
In a super awkward date. I still can't get over the fact that you guys, when I said she offered you a handshake, all of you were immediately like, oof.
My boy ain't getting a handshake today. Nuh-uh.
And after that awkward date, you hopped onto the train and made your way down south.
Down south?
Yeah, down south. And that is where we find ourselves at the moment, as you guys travel through the much more exotically decorated Marais locomotion, with some more decorative wall art, interesting furniture design, and a colorful cast of individuals who seem to be from all over the continent, all over the empire, seemingly traveling to Marais with great excitement and enthusiasm. As the only stop on the Marais locomotion is Les Gevas, the capital of Marais. So you guys are currently, we'll just say in this time that since you guys left at night, we'll just say that you guys have taken a long rest at this point. And have woken up, and it is pretty much the end of the first, I guess, day or night of travel. So you only have. Let me check the map real quick. And before I forget, you also managed to convince Argentia, the previous guardian of the forge that you had found the Titan's legs at, which is the armor that you collected, to come with you. And she's currently still riding with you guys on the route to Marais, to Les Gevas. So on the first day, y'all are having breakfast in the first class dining quarters, and I would like you all to roll a 1d4, please.
1d4.
1d4, he says.
And just let me know if it's odd or even.
I'm immune to disease.
Odd for me.
Odd. Okay.
Even.
Okay.
I'm not immune to disease. But I did bring a magical elixir of Pepto.
Okay. Aaron. 1, 3, 5, or 1, 3, 5, or 7.
1, 3, 5, or 7?
Yes.
Well, that was no.
That's why I rolled a d8.
3 it is, I guess.
3. Alex?
7.
1, 7. Okay, 3, 7. And Gunther, 2, 4, or 6.
Why doesn't help?
It's on 4 though.
2.
2. Okay.
Bless you.
Oh, bless
Oh,
you.
thank you.
These are the numbers for some conversation prompts. So
Oh no.
yeah. So Aaron, I would like you to talk about a scar that you have.
A scar that I have?
Yeah.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
What kind of what scar? Alex, I would like you to talk about. You said 7.
Yeah.
I'd like you to talk about a childhood memory. And Gunther, you said 2. Mm-hmm. The worst moment of your life.
Oh God.
I think we already know that, actually, don't we? Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, it was a dream. That technically, yeah.
I pick up my fork full of eggs, and I shovel it into my mouth. I'm just kind of quiet and awkward for a second. I go, did I ever tell you guys about how I fell down Melora's crown?
You fell.
I did.
No.
Yeah. I was like a kid. I was going up there with my mom.
That's weird. I too have a childhood memory.
Yeah, but see, this one ended up giving me this wicked scar, and I like pull down my sleeve really ferociously, quickly, and it's a tiny little like like inch long, like tiny little, like barely visible
A paper cut.
yeah, scar. This bad boy. Right above my elbow.
That's incredible, Master Neville.
I know!
Surely you have conquered that mountain since.
Yes. Maybe not.
One day soon, we will conquer that mountain.
Yes, we will. Yes. Yes, we will go back and we will conquer that mountain. But yeah, so we were climbing up there and we were just hanging out. I decided I was gonna try and climb a tree. And so I ran up, I saw this nice tree that with a branch that I thought I could reach up to, and I tripped on a twig. I fell. It was bleeding a lot. Yeah. Still scarred. That mountain really showed me who was boss.
A mountain has showed me who was boss once too.
I showed a mountain who was boss.
Yeah?
Yep.
He was a Goliath.
That was...
He was a strong man.
No, it was secretly a dragon. But...
Strong man, you
He
say?
was a strong man.
Yeah.
I once
it
accidentally
also...
tripped over his foot when I was a youngling.
Oh boy. Oh no.
He yelled at me.
Oh. What did he yell at you?
Many things.
Oh.
The mountain yelled at me.
The old one had to come and protect me. It was very embarrassing.
Oh, that happened to me a lot when I was a kid.
That sounds terrible, Sylack. I'm so sorry.
I had a brother who had to yell at other kids for me. My parents had just enough money to send him to the academy, but not me. So he went. I went to regular school. I went through regular education. He was trying to become an officer. The other kids would bully me. He would come back and yell at him. This was evidently on the side of a mountain.
Wait, do your schools not teach you like that kind of stuff?
What?
Do your schools not teach you that kind of stuff?
Well, they taught me how to read.
What's that?
They taught me how to read.
That's all?
How to write.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't teach you how to like command a platoon?
No. That's what my brother did.
Oh. Oh. Wow, public school sounds terrible.
Oh, it was. It was better. I didn't have to learn how to, hit a window with a ballista from, say, 400 yards. It was weird.
Okay.
He would go on about that, but he couldn't help with the farm work. He was useless.
No, I guess I kind of understand that. But did public school at least teach you about the intricacies of politics?
Ball.
I understand.
I mean, the lord, the local lord had some words, but nah.
So you never like learned how to like run a nation?
Why would I?
Oh no, I just thought that's what all kids learned.
No. No, I learned how to run up a hill. And then push a boulder down on the other kids.
A fake boulder though, right?
What? Fake? Why fake?
I don't know, you do all that like poofy stuff.
Oh, that's new.
You know what Boys Voice reminds me of?
Ooh.
Fucking the Cookie from
Oh, from Atlantis?
Yeah,
From what?
from Atlantis.
Oh.
Cilantro.
I don't need no cilantro.
Yeah.
I got your four basic food groups. Beans, bacon, whiskey, and lard.
No. Lettuce. What? Our kids weren't hit with no boulder or anything. They just ran away.
That's fine. Oh yeah, I just thought that every kid was taught how to do that kind of stuff.
No, for most of them, apparently it's more important to know how to count crops. Or how to count the number of hired hands, or how to pay them, but that's not important.
You'd see the gears turning into Vel's head.
You guys got paid.
Well, we had to stop paying him. Granddad kept trying to, take in labor from other parts of the world, and Dad wasn't okay with it.
Oh, I know what that's like.
How does one count crops?
Oh, easy. So, here, just let me see your hand. Hold up one finger. You see that there's one. That there is two.
He starts off with the middle finger.
You see Sylack now holding up.
That there's three. That's 4, and that's 5. Now we go over here.
Wait, how many
It's
fingers
out.
does Sylack have?
5.
What, 6 on the right hand, though.
Get over here, it gets wild.
No. See, he has the problem though, where if he looks on this side, he sees 5, but if he looks over here, now he sees 5. If he looks over here, there's still only 5.
Now come over here, it gets real wild. You put up this one now, you got 6.
There's 10.
7, 8, 9, and 10.
That's incredible.
I know.
Where did you learn this?
I don't. My school, but apparently noble schools don't teach them how to count. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't learn how to count.
Don't worry. Apparently you didn't miss anything. He didn't.
I know how to count. I thought maybe it was different. Never mind.
Well, if you want to get real fatty, you can get out the Atticus.
I know what that is.
Sure you do.
I reach into my bag and I pull one out. No.
I slipped in an Atticus once.
Atticus, I hardly know her.
You mean abacus, right?
Yes, they mean an abacus.
Abacus. You said Atticus.
Yeah.
Atticus, I only got a hug.
Excuse me?
Atticus, I only got a hug.
I gotta write something down.
Deny boar healing potion.
Nope.
Hey, boar, how many healing potions am I not giving you? 1, 2.
3. Oh shit.
That's the thanks I get for teaching counting.
So, if that's where the banter ends for, then
I think so.
okay.
I think I slept in an Atticus once is great.
Okay, so if there's anything else you guys want to do for this first day of downtime, we'll move on to the next day. And the next day, another bard enters the whatever area you guys might be hanging out with in this time, if it's in the more public areas like the dining room again or the observation deck. And he's carrying a lute, and he starts singing a tale about the fall of Romaria. And
The Fall of Romaria?
yeah, and this is a tale that some of you have heard before, but the way he tells it, it's very different and much more emotional. You really get the sense of initially the heroism, but the very Pyrrhic victory of the entire thing, when even though that they won, the war had weakened them so much that the empire fell apart from the inside, and the generals that were stationed across the empire devolved into warlords fighting each other for hundreds of years before the empire came together. You see that he's playing with a lute, but he's playing in a way that you haven't heard before, as he bends the strings in ways that twists the note in a beautiful but painful but beautiful way. It's very melancholy. Yes.
What season is it right now?
At this point in time, it is. Let's see. Starting to become beginning of fall.
So it's summer.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's more likely going to be towards the end of the month that fall will properly begin.
Okay.
Yeah. Why? Or are you just curious?
No reason.
Okay, cool.
There's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason.
I could explain it, but
He said there was no reason. There was a reason.
Okay. Yeah. And it's a very emotional performance. Yep. All right.
I'll toss him a coin.
You
Or
toss.
two,
All right. You
or
toss.
10. No, I'll toss him 1 gold
Okay.
for his performance.
So,
because he's a witcher.
thanks, brother.
You're welcome. That's a mighty nice tune.
Thank you very much. It's thought I'd twist it up a little bit, make it sound a bit more somber. You know, that they're always telling this story about the heroics of it all, but if you really think about it, it's a very shallow victory.
I understand.
Yeah. But hey, we got to hear this new empire and all that kind of stuff, so I suppose it's not all bad.
There's definitely good things that come of it.
Got
Not
any-
all good, but
Got any other requests? Go from just like, and then that wide-eyed, oh crap, do I have requests?
do I? I'm on the spot now. Nah, man, you just keep doing your thing.
All right, I'll keep doing my thing. And then he starts playing again. This time it seems just like another. It's just an instrumental tune, but it still has the same melancholy energy to it as well. So yeah. All right.
Nice.
Yeah. So, anybody else want to do anything, or next day?
I got nothing to do.
I got nothing to do.
Okay, just curious. I don't know why I try and get into that mindset. Just if there's anything, I guess if there is anything you want to do, you'll let me know. So, all right. Move
I
on
appreciate you asking, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll move on to the next day. At this point, I believe there's only 2 more days of travel. let's move on to the nothing really of note happens on that on this day as well. Day after that, a man looks. Oh, you see this guy saunter up to Sylack and just.
Does Sylack see a man saunter up to him?
Yeah.
No, my head's out a window.
And he kind of saunters up to where you guys are sitting at, looks over at Sylack. Hey, scale slicker, get your head out the window. This is a civilized world.
How about you get your head out that window?
Huh?
You heard me.
What? You with this second swamp ass?
Are you still on this train?
Make an intimidation check.
I will slowly reach.
What is the air like right now? Are we closer to the?
You are, yeah. At this point, you guys
Sunland?
have entered the much more swampland area. You see a bunch of it's a thick area of trees and lots of I want to say waterlands, or is there another
Wetlands.
wetlands? Yes, that's the word. And wetlands and marshes. The air has become significantly more humid
Cool.
and warm.
Pull my head in, guys. I can smell again.
That's a 19.
19? I don't know, is this... What train is this again?
I don't know, but your head looks too empty for me to cave it in. Go to a different cart.
He'll take it. Oh. He just wanders off, stumbles back and away with his bottle in hand.
Hey!
That guy's a jackass.
Are you still trying to get his
Yeah,
attention?
thief!
Thief?
Where you going with my drink?
Make a deception check.
That is a 15. Oh, wait, sorry. My deception just up. 18.
Oh, chef, sorry. Maybe I've had too much to drink, man. He places it on your guys' table and stumbles away.
Sylack stands in front of him. You took my man's drink.
Oh no!
You took my man's drink.
He looks up. Are you trying to intimidate him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, make an intimidation check.
21.
He looks up at you. He makes a final burp. His eyes roll in the back of his head, and he collapses on the floor.
I will pour a little drink on him. Just a little, like, conductor! Hello?
Oh, yes. Yeah. How can I help?
Oh, this man's had a bit too much.
Oh boy, alrighty. We'll get him out of your way. It's like, boys, and then a couple of other conductors come in. They just keel haul him out of there.
Also, we mentioned a plot about robbing the train.
Oh well, is that so? We'll make sure he's in a special room, and they pull him away a bit farther.
You know what? I don't know why I ever doubted you two. And I'm saying this in character. I'm just like, you guys have been some of the greatest traveling companions ever.
We're traveling.
Bor, we're on a train.
Yes.
We are traveling.
We're on the same landmass.
I do not feel like I am moving.
I go back to reading whatever book or magazine or newspaper, and I return to my normal, stone.
What does he mean that we're traveling?
Argentia comes
We're not
in.
moving. I'm not on my mount.
Oh, but you are.
My legs aren't moving.
You are moving.
Am I moving?
I will take Sylack to the window. Look, Sylack. Everything the light touches is somebody else's.
Ah, yes. I've been told that once.
But notice how it's moving.
Oh. Oh.
We are moving.
I enjoy the wind through my...
It's like when you're on your
Scales.
mount. See that shadowy part? One day, Bor will go sit back down.
Argentia comes by with you guys. She's carrying a tall drink of amber-colored liquid and says, "You know, this tea is really good, and it's really, really sweet. So I don't know, maybe it could use some blood, but I don't know." And I just saw the conductors carrying off a guy who's obviously drunk, and it's so great that these people are taking care of their guests so well.
Yes.
And she sits down.
Oh,
And
you see, that man had an issue.
yeah, of course he was drunk, wasn't he?
I snicker.
That man had an issue
Just
with
imagine
us.
Nivelle's like full on like
Okay.
laying back in his bench with his like face covered by the book. And he's just hearing this. Goes,
That's exactly what I'm aiming for. So it's perfect.
Well, I hope
Turns the page.
I hope you guys didn't screw him over too much.
Oh no, he's just gonna sleep this off.
That's good. Whew. All right.
Oh.
And
Now
That's
look
it.
out that window.
and that's the end of of this day. And then final day comes by, and
There is one thing I would like to do
Yes.
while I'm trained. I would like to, over time, just start adding some of the feathers to the actual helmet I got.
okay, yeah. During that time on the moving train,
Just
Yeah,
make a little bit of a feathery, plumage to the back of it.
okay, cool. Yeah, you managed to do that, and during that time, you have to fall asleep during the middle of this, and you fall asleep while you're applying the plumage, and you're on the ship again.
Oh,
Of course.
I'm back.
Yep. Oh, hey there. Sorry about that. I needed to go through
Oh.
some old records and figure out who was actually in my army. Here.
Oh,
He hands you a scroll.
yep.
Find the man named Gmo Dor.
Gmo door.
Yes.
Gmo door.
Yeah.
Gmo. You got. Wait. I know. I will just reach into my pocket and pull out a piece of paper and a quill because I'm in a dream. Gmo door.
Gmo Dor. Yes. He's a. Tell him to also find Storm Rider,
Oh, score.
Yes.
Tell him to find Storm Rider.
or well, not find, but ask him about Storm Rider.
Oh.
Yes. Storm Rider used to serve me a long time ago.
Storm Rider. Wait, that don't sound good.
Don't worry, they're people you can trust as long as you can show that you're aligned with me.
Okay, I think that's fine.
All right.
Do you have anything to show that in case they're, choppy type?
The situation that they're in now, the most you would have to do is just make sure that you're not threatening.
Oh, okay. That's easy.
They're in a position of power as a nomad king, so really the most you'd have to do is request an audience with them.
Nomad King, where are they at?
The far deserts of Kashtar in the east.
Oh,
or west.
alright.
West. So yeah. And but if anything, you could always show this, and he hands you that little rolled up scroll.
Oh.
He's like, all right. See you next time, I suppose.
All right, back to your senses.
And then you wake up, and you're still soaked in salt water.
Oh.
But I believe you're in your cabin at this point.
I am.
Working on it. So luckily the helmet hasn't gotten soaked by anything. But you're just drenched in salt water. But you are holding the parchment, which surprisingly isn't soaked.
Huh.
And are you going to take a look at it?
Yes.
You unfurl it, and you see that it is a symbol of cord.
Oh.
yeah. All right, and along with a number of unusual inscriptions written around it.
I will. Some I'm familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on to this for me.
Will do, Captain. And he opens up his mouth and just
I put it in.
he swallows it all. Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome, Rico.
Anything else?
Oh, keep an eye out for me.
Aye,
I
Captain.
will open the window.
And he flies out the window and follows alongside the train. All right, and if there's anything else nobody wants to do, we'll move on to the next and final day of travel. You guys are. It's relatively quiet, and you hear. Where are you guys at this point? Knowing that you're getting close to your destination.
Probably. Well, if we spend a couple days of travel, I'd probably be in my cabin packing shit up.
Okay.
Personally.
I'd be on one of like the observation. I would have my stuff packed up from like the night before. I'd be out on like one of the observation cars, just looking around and sitting casually while keeping an eye on the situation through my patron.
Cool.
Sorry, my familiar.
All right, Sylack.
My head out the window? I don't know.
Okay, cool. While
Also,
you guys,
I'd be every time we started to pass like a side or something, I'd be trying to pull his head in.
So I was just enjoying the view, bored immediately,
No, just like casually just standing there, like looking through his familiar's eyes, sees the sign coming up.
yeah, quickly pull yourself back in. Okay.
Puts about.
Through your familiar, you can start to see in the distance the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Yep, a familiar sight that you probably haven't seen in a while.
Right on.
Yeah, and you can see also in the distance at this point it's probably about midday, and the sun is shining. And you can see in the distance a city with multiple. Would you be able to see it through all the trees and stuff like that?
Can you see the forest through the trees?
Can you see the color, hear the colors of the wind?
No, because you do not hear color. You perceive them through sight.
Okay, no. At this point, you, the thick vegetation and vegetation isn't as thick anymore. There's still various trees and whatnot, but you do start to see a city in the distance as a train begins to approach, and you guys suddenly hear a voice echoing throughout the cabin saying, "He's like, where? Attention, all travelers! Us here at Marais Locomotion are very, very pleased to welcome all of y'all to the beautiful resort city of Les Gevas. Please remember to enjoy all the amenities available to you, and just forget all your worries. Have a wonderful and safe trip, and please come again. Thank you for choosing Marais Locomotion."
There is no war in Les Gevas.
And at that point, you suddenly, you also then hear music of a number of blaring trumpets and horns playing a very excitable and jaunty tune of just da 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 da. And it lasts for about a minute and then it cuts out or fades out, and eventually the train you can see through your familiar that you guys are starting to approach a station that is far more elaborate than the one at Stable Staff. While the Stable Staff one was very industrial and practical, this one is kind of gaudy in comparison. Gaudy and colorful. So I don't know if you're going to pull back from your familiar at this point.
I will, so I can see what's going on.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, and you can see that people are starting to get anxious, waiting to get up and leave, and you guys finally pull into the station, and it stops. All right, welcome to Les Gevas.
I will let most of the people get off before me.
Okay, you can see people start to begin clearing off, getting off. And when you guys finally decide to get off, you can see that this station is significantly more elaborately designed and decorated in comparison to what it was like at Stable Staff, where Stable Staff was very iron and concrete. This place is like marble, wood, and lots of gold trim. And you can even see that the skylight is a stained glass window. and it shines in through the floor a plethora of colors and just colors all refracting in different and beautiful ways. And there is a main gate. Well, when I say gate, there are 3 main gates, really big arches. And you can, as you're passing through, you can see the various crowds that are going back and forth through these gates. You can see that amongst them seem to be three different distinctly dressed groups of people mingling amongst them. You can see that there are some very finely dressed people in gold, white, and pink formal clothing. You can see that there are people in much more revealing black outfits. Some women are wearing very off-the-shoulder numbers with a long black slit in the leg, or gloves, or maybe even a little less than that. And then you can see another group that seem to be dressed up in white togas. And you can even, they seem to be having a much more excitable time. You can even see that this group in particular seems to be made up of half man, half animal people. So in particular, satyrs and centaurs. You can even see that some of the centaurs are giving some of the kids and people who are small enough a quick, fun, jaunty ride around in a small lap around them. And just as quickly as you get off, some of these people approach you guys as well.
The ones in the togas?
One of each group.
Oh.
Sylack, a half-elven man in a pink vest, white pants with gold trim, approaches you and says, "Sir Knight, an individual as gallant such as yourself with such pristine and beautiful armor looks like you belong in a much more refined place of establishment. May I recommend our humble but fanciful location, the Opal Lily? It is in a place such as this, we will be able to take care of your armor while you enjoy the luxuries of a refined lifestyle." And he offers you a pamphlet that says the Opal Lily upon it.
No, thank you.
That is very disappointing, but we do hope that you will perhaps come.
Master Novell, where would you like to? I can
Joe,
completely ignore him, cut him off.
Novell, you see that Novell has been approached by a woman.
I wipe a sweat off my brow, hearing that Sylack just said no to the fucking jackass in the pink and shit.
Novell, you've been approached by a woman in one of the ladies in
black.
I also, amongst the group of these women in black, there are also guys who are also wearing somewhat similar outfits, but some look like they're just wearing black slacks and are shirtless, revealing a bunch of rippling muscles, and they have a bow tie or an ascot, really, and cuffs. But you've been approached by and if you notice, the men are specifically going for the women, and the women are specifically going for the men, typically. But a woman has approached you. Human female, short black hair, flawless skin, a revealing leg, and wearing black opera gloves, but they're fingerless, and she also has a choker. And she approaches you and says, "You look like a guy who knows how to tumble. Why don't you come by the Red Cap corner? We got ourselves the Scarlet Rose, best little whorehouse in the entire continent."
That's a fine offer. I'll think about it.
You do that, and she'll slide a pamphlet into your armor, and then kind of run a finger up your chest and flick your cheek a little bit, and then saunter away. And she'll saunter away with that hip wiggle.
Aaron looks so disgusted right now.
The pamphlet out of my chest.
I will grab it from him and throw it in a bag. Throw it in my jacket pocket like that.
Yeah, as you do that,
I was gonna throw it away, but that's fine.
I would like to remove it from Boar's hand, throw it on the ground, and stomp on it.
Boar, while all that happens, a satyr approaches you. Friend,
hello.
You look like a fellow who can handle your drink. Am I wrong?
Probably.
Yeah,
Oh my God, is that the same satyr?
Huh?
You haven't.
Oh no, yeah, a satyr in a white toga and very obviously brown furred goat legs and curled horns approaches you.
So this man wears no pants.
Yes, this man's not wearing pants.
Out of character. This sounds like my lifestyle, but continue.
What I meant was.
Yes.
In session 8 that I just edited, there's a satyr that.
Oh yeah, there was.
Who asked, "Hey, you look like a man who drinks."
This is a reoccurring thing with satyrs, and
Shit.
you know what? Based on the ways the Greeks partied.
Yeah, and in the game, and with Odyssey of Theros release, it does state that satyrs are natural born party animals. So,
Darn you, Dionysus! Why must you party so good?
yeah. And he's like,
real.
well, here, how about you have a drink of this? And he pours from a very antiquarian-looking jar into a metal wine cup. Here, little sample of Octavius's manner.
Rude not to.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll try
And he pours
a
one.
little.
Yeah, and he toasts with you.
Yep. Oh.
Yep. Ting. Well, what do you think?
Oh, that's pretty good stuff. That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
stout.
absolutely. He's like,
Is it good stuff?
Is it good stuff?
make a intelligence check.
Switching away from the map on the Discord. That's 19.
19.
What the
You can tell that it's a little bit watered down. It tastes good, but the alcohol isn't hitting as hard as you think it would.
I will play along, and that is decent stuff.
Isn't it? You find much better stuff if you head on over down to Octavius Manor. We've got literal fountains of the good stuff flowing.
Oh, as much as I'd like to party, I'm here on business.
Well, whenever you're done with business, there's always pleasure.
There is.
Now there is. Yeah. He's like,
A lot of people seem to be trying to get us in for pleasure right now.
I know.
It's like at Octavius Manor we got all manners of pleasure. We got all kinds of pleasure. We kind of have that kind of pleasure, but that's more along the lines of the
I
red
will
caps.
speak telepathically to Nivelle.
In the future, that's gonna be a very specific kink.
Oh my god, you're right. I'll say that out loud.
He's like, yes, that's right. We do have Coliseum matches. He's like,
Oh, wow, really? That okay.
we got Coliseum matches. We got live performances. We got the bar formerly known as Duke. Currently taking up
my
residency at our fine
I just
establishment.
realized where we're at.
Manny, stop.
It's Las Vegas, but New Orleans.
Yeah. Don't judge us.
He's like, well, just remember us whenever you're done with your business ventures. We will always be ready to welcome a party. And he will clippity clop off.
Hey, wait, one second.
Oh yeah. What's up on me?
What's where would individuals try and conduct business around here?
Well, I guess it depends on what kind of business that you're trying to conduct. What exactly kind of business is it?
Maybe I'm trying to find somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a friend?
Yeah, he's a friend.
Do you know where they might be?
No, I'm here to surprise him. Birthday. You know, he doesn't know I'm coming in. Never got his
Yeah,
address.
sounds like you might need maybe some kind of tour guide, but I don't know. I'm just here to advertise, unfortunately.
Oh
So,
no, I understand.
Yeah, maybe you'll find somebody a little more deeper in the city if you ain't gonna come by.
It was the guy Joe we're looking for, right?
That's the guy you're looking for. We are looking for Elisper. Restron's old ex-associate. And the guy you're looking for is in the desert lands.
Yes.
On another continent.
Yes. No, okay. What was the name of the guy again?
Elisper. He's here in the city.
That's right.
In
Or he's at least in Marais.
in Marais.
Yeah.
Oh wait, okay, so is Les Gevas
Les Gevas is the capital. Marais is the realm. It's the region.
Oh, okay. So
apologies if I didn't
Marais
clarify
is
that.
Marais is the we'll say the state.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
Marais is Nevada. Les Gevas is Las Vegas.
Okay.
I knew it.
or Louisiana,
Yeah.
and this is New
New
Orleans.
Orleans, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, he says, he's like, here, maybe a little bit of liquid luck might be able to help you find her. Huh? And he offers the jug in a kind of.
I will speak telepathically. It's safe.
Yeah, I'll have just a little.
Certainly.
I am here on business.
All right, of course. He takes the metal cup, flips it over to the smaller side. So it's more of a shot.
Yeah.
So here you go.
Oh,
That's
drink
enough,
it.
right?
is it good stuff?
Let's make an intelligence check.
An 11.
It's wine.
That's fine.
Doesn't sting as much as like as some do, but yeah, you think you could drink a couple of these?
But it's not as good as home.
Probably
Okay.
not. No, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, friends. If you don't need anything else, I'm going to continue my work. But hope we see you again sometime soon.
Thank you.
All right, and he clippity clops off.
So far, they're the ones I like the best.
So, as you guys make your way into the city, you can see that it is as you make your ways outside the gate, you can see, and you notice as well that the three gates they seem to be specifically tailored to each aesthetic that you saw earlier. The one on the far left seems to be much more embellished. It has a very distinct geometric design, kind of Art Deco-ish, with the gold and white and pink color palette. But upon close inspection, the pink it's not really a pink. It's more of it's like an actual opal
Oh,
that kind of reflects
okay.
a pinkish.
Yeah.
One gate is just red and black. The other is surprisingly much more Roman looking.
Thank you.
But in this case, Romarian. So
Okay.
yeah. So I don't know which ones you guys decide to go through.
Romarian? Specifically?
Yeah, Romarian specifically.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, those first guys were pricks, and the second people, I don't think I want to get near.
Speaking of the second people, you happen to notice that Argentia seems to have made one of the guys one of the muscular guys in black look very flustered.
Ooh, get it, girl?
And she's like, oh shit, are we going? Oh, bye. And she's like, and then one of the girls in black comes up and smacks him upside the head. And he's like, oh shit, sorry. It's like,
What did you do?
I don't know.
Okay.
He showed me a pamphlet. I said thanks, and he got all embarrassed for some reason. So I don't know.
Ah,
Ancient silver dragons have really high charisma.
that's right.
So where are we going?
Well, I think.
Well,
Hold on.
I will speak telepathically to Neville. Do we really want to distract these two with a party? I will kind of subtly point towards Sylack, actually in Argenta.
Yeah, I think everyone here is pretty much down to party, Boar. Yeah, I think we just need to choose which party is best party.
Well, they got wine.
They were also the nicest without being creepy.
Yep.
So
Let's go.
All right, so you guys begin heading towards the third gate, which has a path that directs you towards Octavius's manor. And just to clarify though, this isn't exactly like the monorail case where like you'll immediately end up at the casino that you want to go to. It's more like a path that will lead you to the property. So you'll be able to walk through.
Wait,
so you'll be walking.
So
through.
is there a gate that just takes you into just like the normal city?
You know what? Sure. Yeah. Just for the sake of making things feel a little less railroady. Yeah. There will be a gate that leads you that just plainly leads you in the city. I'm setting this up because I am not trying to railroad you because I'm setting this up as this is how the city operates because they want you to go to their specific.
So okay,
casino.
no, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. So it's like there's the three gates, but like way in the back.
There will be. Yeah. Yeah.
Like come to the city or come to the casinos. But if you're
local.
must, if you really must avoid there you go, I guess.
It's the locals' entrance.
Yeah.
The ones who know that. Yeah, we don't need to spiel. We just want to go home.
So for the sake of it, I feel like we should like start to walk through the gate and then see it.
Yeah, and then with your ranger's perception, you do notice that. Oh wait, there's some other people who aren't being pulled in or swayed by the various.
We literally accidentally walked into the tourist trap.
Yes.
Yep.
spiel taking a completely different direction, and so you're like, wait, what are these people doing? And you follow them.
And I'm also going to additionally justify that because the one guy said, like, if you go deeper into the city, you might be able to find somebody.
Yeah. All right. As you guys start walking through the main city, you can see that this this door leads you to a much more subdued looking area. It looks very very wattled and dap, simplistic looking houses, but they seem to be mostly some of the areas that you find. You can also, as you walk through, you can also find various markets and stuff like that. Some people seem to be selling a variety of exotic wares and whatnot. Just calling out for pets far from the lands and continents besides this area. I did not work on this spiel properly.
Pets.
Spices
No one
from
would have
Kashtar.
known if you didn't say anything.
It was more for self-deprecation humor. It's like spices from Kashtar, spices from Zequin, beautiful clothes, the latest fashions from all across the land. Aaron, make a perception check.
That is 16.
You notice that a young man seems to have been following you since you guys have left the gate.
Oh.
He's-
What does he seem to look like? Without, like...
Well,
I want to...
inform me.
Yes. What do I see?
You see a young man, probably. The best way I can say is from this distance, he kind of looks like Sokka. He has that whole undercut thing with the ponytail.
Oh.
Sure. Wearing a shirt without sleeves.
Okay.
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 What's...
I won't say anything or do anything yet, but I will watch him very carefully.
Okay.
Like out of like the corner of my eye. And I will stop at the man who's selling things.
Do I notice this noticing?
Did you inform him of?
I haven't said anything.
Okay.
But he's asking if he notices me notice something.
Make a perception check.
$16.
16. Yeah, you notice that that Novell seems to have unnaturally stopped himself, and
Okay.
has like started browsing, while kind of looking over his shoulder just ever so slightly.
Okay.
Ah, you have wares?
This is the tabaxi. Yes, I have wares if you have coin.
I think that's the second time this has come up in this campaign.
Yes.
Plenty of spices from across the land,
Ooh.
but specifically the Kashtar land.
Oh, I've never had anything from
Yes,
Kashtar.
he puts in a handful. It's like this one is and he shows off little dried black berries that are about this yay big. It's basically whole grain pepper. It's like this one's pepper will put a beautiful spice upon any kind of meat that you decide to season it with. Drops it. He reaches into another basket full of star anise. This one has a beautiful rustic flavor that will really enhance the flavor. And drops it. Well, perhaps you're more interested in some tea. And he he reaches into he takes a cup and just that's been buried in this like brownish powder, and just it's a mixture of various sweet and spicy, savory things. Boil it in some water, mix it in some milk, and it is a wonderful, creamy, cinnamony. It's hard to describe. You have to try it for yourself.
Oh.
It's chai.
While this is happening, I'm going to lean on my quarterstaff and start looking through my familiar to see what's going on around us.
Okay, you can see that there seems to be make a perception for the familiar. Sylack, for you, your sense of smell has come back, and this particular booth that Novella stopped at is incredibly overwhelming.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I give a very wide berth away from it. I am a noticeable distance away from the party.
That was a 17.
17. You see that there's a young man who seems to be eyeing you guys. It's kind of like nervously, just kind of he's looking back and forth. He doesn't seem to be armed or anything. He just seems to be there, and he's watching you guys, and just kind of looks like he's trying to figure out what to do with himself.
Okay.
Okay.
Sylack has a breath weapon, right?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Only in his armored form.
Oh.
Why? That's not entirely true. It's just an old mechanic I haven't used in a very long time because you gave me no necessity to do so.
Okay. True.
Oh no.
So kind of.
Remind me really quick how it works.
I take a swig of some really hard liquor
And he blows on a
and I
torch.
blow out a torch.
That's right. Thank you so much for your time.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Are you
I'll-
sure you don't wish to purchase?
I think I'll be back, but for right now, I have some business to take care of. I can't, lug stuff around on
But
me.
if
at
that
the
business makes you money, please be sure to spend it here.
moment. Oh, of course. You've been wonderful. I'll walk over to Sylack.
Okay.
Hey, Sylack. Can you breathe fire into the air?
Why, yes, I can.
Oh no.
You know,
Or do you have some of your
Yes.
hard stuff?
I will hand him the liquor from the drunk on the train.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I pull out a torch.
Or did you light it yet?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. You've lit a torch.
I take a swig.
Mm-hmm.
And if you'll let me keep this roll,
Sure. It's gonna be a performance check.
25.
Absolutely. You.
Yeah.
Upon hearing this, it's like an immediate order. It's like you're back in the circus.
is this a distraction?
What are you trying to do with this?
In the midst of the breath of fire, I'd like to throw my cloak hood on and then dip into the crowd,
Okay.
hopefully sneaking away from the guy that's following us.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
What? Do I catch it? This is going on here.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh!
Does you have the Cloak of Elven Time?
I do. I'm gonna check if that gives me advantage.
It should. Or it increases your stealth check.
2 plus 0 is still only 2.
Oh, I do. I do have advantage.
Ah.
Oh, that's significantly better. 13.
Yeah, you managed to use Sal's distraction to sneak away from the crowd while everyone's kind of like, ooh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can I still see the boy that's following us?
Make perception.
Do I catch on at all to what's going on right now?
Make an intelligence check.
22.
22. Yeah, you can still see him, and he seems to have seen Sylack's performance, and he's just kind of like.
That's a nat 1,
see-
but wouldn't that be a perception?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah. This is telling if you know what Novelle's planning.
Not if he's playing, do I just notice that he literally had a distraction and then dipped off?
Perception then. Okay.
Okay.
When you word it like that, yes, that makes more sense.
If it's a perception specifically to see me,
Yeah.
it has to be made with disadvantage.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
That is still a 12 and a passive of 16.
16. Okay. What you rolled a 20 something?
On my stealth, it was 13.
13. Okay, yeah, you see him slink away into the crowd while Sylack does his bit. So you're figuring, okay, so he's trying to.
He disappeared.
Yeah.
The guy's following us, right?
He's following but he's not like trying to hide, and he's obviously in the
I
crowd.
will
He
make
also
eye contact.
he
with
also
this man.
said that you saw me dip.
right.
Is what you said.
Yeah.
Is what he said.
Okay, you see him. You and him. You make eye contact with him. He makes eye contact with you, and he says, "Okay." And he kind of like you see him kind of like gather some kind of courage and walk up to you
Oh,
guys.
wait,
Well-
no, hold up.
Yep.
I need a very specific sequence of events. Did I see Neville dip?
You saw Neville dip.
I do not make eye contact with him.
Okay.
I sneak up behind him.
Make a stealth check. With advantage. But I mean,
You already get
you already
some
have advantage with the thing.
17.
17. You sneak. You are right behind him, and the guy seems to be kind of like impressed. He doesn't notice you at all. He's
Cool.
He's definitely enthralled with Sylack's performance.
1 second. Have one.
I do more than just breathe the fire. I do like a full-on performance of fire eating
Yeah, nice,
and
nice,
stuff.
nice. Well, yeah, with 25, you're just like you're doing a whole bit that just comes to you, like riding a bicycle, and just you get into the whole spiel. People are just like ooh ah, and just start clapping at certain bits, and you know.
I have one of my arrows out, my +1 arrows, and I reach up behind him and I hold it to his neck.
He's like, oh jeez, oh,
Who are you? Why are you following us?
I saw you. Okay, give me 1 second.
I imagine if you were to look over, you would see me. Like,
This is one of those things. Boar is a very perceptive person.
Mm-hmm.
He is constantly scanning the situation.
Okay,
That is why I gave him such a high passive perception.
all right. So you
He
have
is trying to figure out what the situation is ahead of time.
Okay, yeah. So what you did. So what
Trying
you
to be the
so you
master.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, you've seen him, and you've seen him fall, and you saw him. You were watching him through the crowd, and you saw him sneak behind the guy, and immediately go up and put an arrow to his neck. The guy says, "Geez, I just wanted to. Oh, what? Huh? I just heard it. I overheard that you guys needed a tour guide, so I get off me, man."
is there like an alley nearby?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I'm going to assume that you make eye contact with me at some point.
Probably.
At that point, I will use my eyes to gesture you into the alley that I'm about to walk into. And I,
Slide
like,
him.
yeah, like,
okay,
I like
okay.
gesture him, like push him towards the alley, and I'm like, go.
Okay.
Oh, actually, head for that alley.
All right, you two head for the alley. Sylack, you are continuing to form. Are you gonna try and at least? Are you gonna try to find your companions, or are you still forming?
I'm still performing.
Okay, cool.
I'm lost in my.
Yep. Yeah, the performance is enough to continue distraction that nobody has really noticed your hostage situation, and you've pulled the guy into
Hostage
the
situation.
you pulled the guy into the alley, and Boris followed.
Tour guide? You're following us because you're a tour guide?
Look,
As I
look.
like
Yes,
shove him away.
it's like, yeah. Look. Me and my brothers are in need of some money. We've been we walk around town looking for various jobs here and there. This is the first time I've asked somebody if they've wanted a tour guide, because honestly I've only been here a couple months, but I know about the place enough that I can, tell people what's up and stuff. Looking at him now, you can see that he's a man who's about a human male who looks to be in his maybe early 20s. He's got very tan, sun-popped skin. He has an undercut, like I said, looks like Sokka's hairstyle basically,
Yeah.
tied up into a ponytail. He's wearing just simple clothes. Bore with him. With you there, you notice that these seem to be look like plain sailor's clothes, and that all of his features have the look of somebody who's worked on a ship before. And you guys all see that he has a tattoo that says on his exposed arm that says NO9. NO.9. And Aaron, I'd like you to specifically make a perception check.
1 second. Let me write. Perception check?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 7.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So that's a spiel. He says, yeah, we just we're trying to we're just trying to make a little bit of money. So, just like a golden hour, I can take you a tour around the city, help you maybe find something you're looking for.
You'll have to excuse us for being a little cautious when it comes to people who are following us without any warning.
Yeah, sorry. I've never asked anybody if they wanted a tour before. Usually I'm much more confident because I'm saying, hey, do you need your roof fixed or something? Do you want to bang? Do you need something? Just simple things.
Well,
like
I
that.
think this is the guy you got to convince. And I gestured to Bor.
I will just stare at him intensely.
Yeah. So I've name's Hops. I've lived here for about
Telepathically, I will say, stop freaking out, dumbass.
He looks around and just... What? What was that? You guys hear something?
He really is this stupid. I will say that out loud.
Maybe he's okay then.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
Do I trust him?
Make an insight check.
In flight.
Ooh. That is literally a 7.
Yeah, he seems alright.
But does he seem like he's lying?
With a 7, doesn't seem like he's lying.
7's that perfect part of that middle ground where you're like,
Hey, he's
is the DM fucking with me? Is
Yeah.
he not fucking with me?
No, it's 12 and 14. 12 and 14 is where you're like,
Yeah, he's probably fine. If he's not, he'd be good food for the birds.
I suppose if he is lying, we could just...
I mean,
And
people go missing around here all the time.
I don't know if I want to tour... I don't know if I want to tour you guys anymore.
Listen, man, you try and
Well,
follow
you'll
a
follow
bunch
us.
of adventurers. Right, do we look like the type, and I like gesture to all my gear and my sword,
Well, you look-
and I'm
you look-
like,
you look
that you
new.
sneak up on?
You look new, so I wanted to... Oh, yeah, that's another reason, I guess, why I didn't want to talk to you guys immediately, because you guys look real intimidating. So
Well-
you proved me right in that.
I will literally reach in one pocket, pull out a pistol, reach in together, and pull out a unlit bomb. Do I look like someone to follow?
Well, if you're walking around with those, yeah. Or no. Yeah.
I'm gonna stare at him intently. May I make an insight check?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if this gives us any more information. I probably won't, but 10.
Damn.
Yeah, no, this kid seems sincere the entire time.
Whoa,
He's
let's go.
He's definitely like freaked out by you guys, and his intention was definitely out of his like weird gestures was definitely out of nervousness.
All right, what's your name?
Oh, name's Hops.
Oh, right, you said that.
He said he did.
hops.
Hops. Does he?
Well, you should hippity hoppity get off our property.
All right. I'm just saying, maybe learn some etiquette before you go follow a bunch of guys who are armed. Right?
Yeah, you guys are also the first people I've tried to do this to anyway. So
And I'm not. Listen, I'm not. I think it's great that you want to be a tour guide, or make some extra cash, but maybe just don't follow us. Like, just approach us right away. Like,
Yeah.
you've been following us since the train station, man.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're
That
lucky.
makes sense, I guess.
You're lucky. I saw my companion sneak up on you. Had I thought he just disappeared, I would have killed you on the spot.
That's comforting, I guess.
Like,
Well, I would
like,
have asked you where it was first, and when you didn't know, I would have killed you.
I'm not. We're not trying to dissuade you. Just like, be upfront, be confident. You're a strapping young man. And I tap his shoulder.
People are up front in this city. A prostitute literally asked him, to bone right off the train.
Oh, must have been one of those red cap gals, huh?
Yeah.
They're expensive.
And I'm just.
They look expensive. They had older teeth.
At this point, I'm relaxing a little bit.
And after you,
I'm just like,
okay, make another perception check now that you've actually gone up to him and tapped him on the shoulder.
Okay.
That's a 13.
No, just him. Just
Okay.
That would be a 19.
19. Look at him now. He has some very familiar mannerisms and, well, maybe not mannerisms, but looking at him now and hearing him talk for a while, and getting a bit closer, his features look weirdly familiar, as if he was a younger version of somebody you knew. With a 19, and that somebody you knew is Boar. Or no, is Boar.
As in, with the 19, am I getting the feeling that he bears relation to Boar?
In some way, yeah.
I'll glance over to Boar.
What?
Glance back at this guy. Glance back at Boar.
Yeah.
Glance back
something
at
about
this guy.
something about their jawline.
I noticed
his
nothing. I noticed nothing weird about this dude.
No.
Boar?
What?
Do you know this guy?
Do I know this guy?
No.
Do I see that tattoo on his arm?
Yep.
Do I understand anything about what that might mean?
Nope.
No, why?
Just a feeling, I guess.
Should I?
I don't know. I'm gonna stand hops next to Boar and look at them side by side. Don't move.
I will actually whistle for my familiar.
Okay. You whistle for it?
Yeah.
Oh. So
Or bird call or
You
whatever.
can move like that, but I just want to look at you guys.
it comes flying down. You want to land? Where do you want it to land?
On the dude.
Okay. It lands on his shoulder. Side by side, you can see that this guy is
I'll ask the bird.
couple inches shorter than Boar.
Should I know this guy?
The familiar looks him over. Squawks, but what you hear is no crime.
Hold up.
All right, hops.
Anything weird with him?
He moves his head around a weird way. Hops is just kind of looking at him, just kind of, is this thing gonna, what's it gonna do?
What'd I tell it to?
Okay, and says, nothing that I can see, Captain.
Huh.
We should probably get Sylack.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean you're a big lizard friend?
Yes.
Yeah, if he's gonna come join the tour, yeah, sure.
Well,
Yep.
Obviously.
Okay.
You know what?
We didn't lose Argenta, did we?
No, she's actually been watching. She actually is watching the films too.
I'm
it's actually
partially asking Novell. I'm partially asking also.
Oh.
Partially asking. I'm partially asking Novell.
I make a mental history check. I roll a nat 1. I have no idea.
who's attention? Give me a second.
I guess I'll go get Sylack.
I will go with get Sylack.
Oh,
Argentia also tries to join in with her fire and ice breath, but Sylack has overshadowed her
Oh no.
ha!
with his performance.
Real dragon, fake dragon.
Damn straight.
She's kind of like, but she hasn't got like a groove going. She's just kind of spitting ice into the air.
No one finds this weird.
No,
magic
as far as
setting.
they're concerned, you're a street
Fair enough.
performer, and they're actually and someone's actually No, actually, Argentia was the one who actually like put out a little cup, and people have been tossing gold into it. And this time, yeah, and this time you've made
Because
about.
it would be a little weird if some random lady runs up and starts breathing ice out of her mouth.
Yeah, as far as people are concerned, that this is supposed to be some kind of, maybe it's like a fire and ice opposites attract kind of performance, but only one of you guys is doing really well. She rolled a 9 on her charisma. So
That ancient dragons have high charisma.
but this was a low roll. Well, it was actually a 3 on the roll.
Oh, so 9 total.
Yeah. So yes. So yeah. In this time, you guys have
I have
made
a +8. I have a +8.
Yeah. In this time, you guys have made enough. Had made a mixture of copper, silver, and gold. It's totaled up to 5.
5 gold?
Yeah, 5 gold total.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dope.
That's pretty good.
Within time. And if you want to end your performance as they're coming in.
Sure.
Yep. All right.
I'll lightly clap. Good job, Sylack. Nice. It's very good.
It's like that was really cool. Good job. I tried to join in, but I don't know. I think.
Oh no,
it's
you
been a while
did
since I've been in.
fantastically.
Thanks.
Sylack, we found a tour guide to help us navigate the city.
Hops walks up to you, Sylack, and greets you with a handshake. It's like, "Hi, I'm Hops."
Insight check.
Go for it.
12.
12. He is sincere in his greeting.
They're slowly going up. Slowly going
Yes,
up.
Hops.
He is Hops, and he is here to greet you and be your tour guide.
I give him a short bow.
A short what?
Bow.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Never had anybody bow to me before. That's kind of cool.
Okay, Hops. Here's the shtick.
All right, what's up?
We are looking for a person.
Okay.
I don't know if you have the connections to help us find this person, but we're looking for a person.
Okay. Where do you think they are?
Yeah, so the directions we got were, well, we'll see, we came from Anexa, south, and then, on the train, right?
Right.
And, we got off the train,
Right.
and he's somewhere in Marais.
In Marais in general. The entire region of Marais.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. My experience is in Les Gevas. But I can tell you of people who most likely have gone into Marais and come back to Les Gevas. Here, let me take you to a place. And he starts moving ahead. Do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay. So he starts walking. So, Les Gevas, aside from all the even though the population is like 90% tourists, it's also a good chunk of just locals here who work at the casinos and resorts.
You mean people don't live at the casinos?
No,
That they work at?
No, that's weird. I mean, those rooms have to go. I think those rooms have to go to the guest. I think something like that. So it's weird that they would have to live here. But there are also a bunch of other local smaller gambling halls that are they're not as high risk, high reward. But then there's also the ones, and then there are also, of course, smaller brothels as well. But they're not as I hear, exotic as the ones over at the Scarlet Rose. So, but anyways, so you got your 3 main districts. You've got your the Opal Lily area, where that entire area is. Then you got the Crimson Quarter with the where the Red Cap Corner is. Then you've got the villas where Octavius's manor is, and he's just walking and talking, kind of explaining a little bit here and there of what he knows about the city, and eventually after about an hour of walking, he says, "You guys are gonna It's been not about it's like an hour per gold. You guys still gonna pay me, right? Because I mean,
I flick him 1 gold.
okay, he catches it. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, he catches it. He takes it. Awesome.
Inside check. No.
Awesome. And he pockets it, and here's the place. And he points over. A lot of people and he points at a place called the Potion Hut. This place is called this is the swamp. This is the Swamp Apothecary. A lot of the potion makers and whatnot, even some like breweries, they go out into the swamps of Marais, collect a bunch of like swamp water or other ingredients to put into drinks and elixirs and things like that. So this guy, as far as I know, he's.
I
you
was
raised your
raising
hand,
my hand
so-
for you, but that was so that you could get to it whenever you had a break in your talking.
Yeah, what's up?
Anyway, was there any other information that I was able to find from Restrin's journal that would hint to the location of this man?
You know that his location is probably in a mountain.
In a mountain?
Yeah.
Did I write that down? I don't think I did. Lives in a mountain. Okay. Okay. Go on.
All right. So, where was I? Shit. Yeah, they like to they go out into the swamp, collect ingredients, some swamp water, some fungi, moss, whatever, and they head back. They come back into town, mix their stuff, and bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself a big old fancy swamp drink. That's either liquor or it's some kind of potion.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Is
swamp's
there...
filled with a bunch of weird stuff.
So most of this land is swampland.
Yep.
Is there a mountain near here?
Oh yeah, there are a couple mountains over in the little. It's like, I guess if I'm remembering the map correctly, it's like center-ish of the town.
Of the town?
Oh no, not town. The realm, the
Okay.
region.
The region.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, one of these guys could probably help guide you through the swamp, head you to a place that might take you there.
Is that where we need to go?
I seem to remember from reading the journal that he might live in a mountain.
Well, let's see if we can find someone to go take us, and then you'll be good to go.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't be much more help, but hey, if you ever need like
I will have the bird land at his feet.
Stay
there until we get back, or else I will point towards the bird. You know what to do.
Make an intimidation check.
I will point towards it. Ooh, that's an 11.
11? That'll be enough. So you see he looks at Rico, and you see that Rico actually does like a hard squint at him, and he's just kind of like, okay, and yeah. Yeah. Also, this guy's run by I think from what I know, he's like one of the best in the business. He's run by it's run by a gnome fella named Sam. So
Sam?
yeah.
Sam.
Is that who we need to talk to?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
We will walk inside.
You walk inside. The first person you see at the counter is a big old orc lady.
Who else is in here?
Nobody.
Hello there.
Oh, nobody.
She waves.
Bonde. Sam around?
Sam, no.
Oh, where he at?
Sam, no.
No.
You don't know where he is? Sam?
Sam, no.
Oh, well, smart girl like you got no more than that.
I'm gonna go outside for a minute.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Alright, I will pull out 1 gold.
Okay.
Sam?
Sam.
Oh, Paul 2 gold, Sam.
She points over at the potions and says, health.
I will set those down on the counter and start walking over there.
You go outside.
I look at Hops. Is there an orc lady that works here?
Uh-huh.
Well, Hops.
I don't know everything about town. I've only been here for a while.
You're a tour guy.
What are we paying him for?
What are you doing?
What am I paying you a golden hour for, man? Come on.
I told you about the city.
Fair enough. I'll go back inside. How far are we?
What do
How far
I
did we
find in
get?
the direction I walk? Wait, is she pointing towards a bunch of potions?
Yeah, she pointed to a bunch of potions.
What do I find over there?
Greater healing, pretty much the spectrum except for the really expensive stuff.
Ah.
So,
Mostly just regular and whichever's the level higher than that.
greater.
Greater.
That's not what I was going to ask, though. So Sam's not here?
Well, for 2 gold, he's not here yet.
Are you still speaking in common?
Oh, hey, you know what? I'll speak in Orcish.
Okay, what do you say in Orcish?
Hi, my name is Novell.
You about to give me a goddamn heart attack.
Oh,
Where'd you learn to speak Orcish?
I picked it up
Oh,
here and there. I've traveled a lot.
Aren't you a good boy? Come here.
And I'll walk for it.
He's like, aren't you a good boy? What do you need?
Oh, we're looking for Sam.
Oh, I'm sorry, my husband's sick.
Oh, he's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He came back out from that town Beauville, and just suddenly he's all ugh, and he won't feel well. And at this point, you hear somebody else comes in, and it's a very short half orc, and he says, "Hey, Mom, I'm back from customers. It's like it's fine. I got." And she's like, she starts yelling at him in Orcish as well. It's like, "Hey!" It's like, "It's fine. It's fine. I have these people. You see this young half elf man? He knows Orcish. He doesn't just understand it."
I wave.
It's like, maybe me and your dad should get together again. We'll spawn another one that can actually speak and understand Orcish. And he's just like, go take care of your father. And then he's like, okay, Ma. And he'll walk
Is the door
upstairs.
still cracked at all?
Huh?
Is the
Yeah.
door- I will quickly have my familiar shift into a rat and follow the boy.
Okay. And he shifts into a rat and follows him. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, he went to the town Beauville up into the bayou and came back and he wasn't feeling too well. So we've had him in unrest for a couple weeks. Had my son go out to go get some stuff that we were missing, so that way he could properly heal up.
Couple weeks. Wow, and he's still not feeling better.
Wait, that's a couple days.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh.
Doesn't take that. Don't take that long to head up through the swamp.
Well, listen, we had a guide who said that your husband, is it? Sam?
Yeah.
Your husband? That he may be able to help us get out to the mountains. I'm so sorry to hear he's not feeling well. Is there anything we can do to help him?
No, we already got everything we need for a couple of days, but I mean, I would like to know what exactly got him up there, because, so here's the funny story. He went up there, and he said that the place has been, he wanted to collect some mud water, right?
Somewhat?
Mud water.
Okay.
And because it's a brick making town.
Of course.
Yeah. So they went up there, got himself, and he said that up there for some reason they seem to have started some kind of cult or a church of some kind, right?
Oh, wow, you don't say.
Yeah.
What was the town again?
Beauville. Bouville. So, I was worried that maybe they cursed him or something, right?
And this was in Beauville?
This was this was him coming back from Beauville because
Oh my
he
goodness.
specifically needed some mud water.
Mud water, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a little.
What does
so,
Orcish sound like to others?
Yeah, you're just
Like a
hearing.
bunch-
you
like
guys
a-
just hearing some really
Like a
guttural throat
bunch of lore
speaking.
my character is not getting.
Klingons.
Yeah.
It's like listening to Klingon.
Yeah.
Very, very consonant heavy. A lot of parsed
words. Yeah, you've heard Orcish before, but hers has a weird twang to it. Definitely not some. Yeah, definitely not something you've heard before.
Right.
Yeah, it's unique. So yeah. So yeah, I was worried that they actually did curse him, but turned out he just gotten bitten by way too many mosquitoes. And
Oh, that'll
Yeah.
that'll do it.
that'll do it.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah.
Well, you know what? He said he'll be a couple days down.
No, look, I'll give you if you guys want to see what the hell's going on over there, I'm gonna get you have surprised me, boy. You are the first person in this town that I've heard who isn't an orc that speaks Orcish.
Oh,
All right, so here, let me and she pulls up a map and says, "Here, you got a map?
no, I don't have a map.
Oh, yeah, here. Actually," and she kind of flexes a little bit. It's been a while since I've gotten out of the office. Still got a good sword on, so if you want me to take you a tour, I can do that. My son's learning the business. He can take care of his pop.
Oh, let me talk with my companions here, but I think that
Yeah,
might
you
be
go
a
on
great
and do that. And
offer.
anything you're interested in getting buying in the store is 50% off.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. You're so kind.
Yeah, of course.
I speak to Argentia in Draconic.
Yeah. What do you say?
Where did you learn how to breathe ice?
Wait, to Argentia?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I'm a silver dragon. That's what we do. We, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's our ice thing. So it's like, how much do you know about dragons, dear?
Only what my master has told me.
And who's your master?
I forget his name.
I think I forget his name as well.
My small lizard brain cannot remember.
It should be.
Both me and Sylack.
Yeah, it should be.
It's kind of canon to forget
Yeah.
at this point.
It should be Remus. It should be Master
was.
Remus, or I think Remus was the brother.
I have no
And-
idea, and I have high doubts that she would know who the hell I'm talking about either.
Well, it's like, was he? It's like, how did he know so much about dragons?
He was a dragonborn.
Oh, what color?
Yellow.
Gold. He was gold. Yeah.
No, I know. I know.
Okay. Just make sure. Yellow. So, I guess you mean gold. No, yeah. So we, depending on your scale color, you can or type, you can breathe different elements. So if your master was gold, I think he probably did was either
It's fire.
It's fire. Yeah. I think he did fire probably, and then there are others who are like the brass ones can do sleeping potion, and because of some stuff we dragons did, we have the dragonborns, and then then because of some very attractive humans and other species, there's some sorcerers and yeah. But anyways, so like how I'm a silver dragon, I can breathe ice, and then so yeah, it's just kind of how it is.
Oh, what does Bahamut breathe?
Oh crap! It's been a while since I've seen Bahamut's fire breath. Whew.
So
So
he
it is
breathes fire
fire.
too.
You know what? With that kind of logic, that makes sense. I do remember though that when he did do that whole multi-headed metal dragon thing, he was able to breathe all of them at once. It was really awesome. And I think I guess his center head, the main platinum head, I guess did breathe fire. So that makes sense. It was really cool, and it's just. And seeing you do your whole that fire dance performance, that was really, really cool. Who taught you that?
Oh, thank you. I was taught by the old one.
The old one. That sounds really familiar. Who's this old one?
He was an elder lizard.
Okay, it doesn't sound familiar anymore. Anything else you want to ask her?
Do you understand what Master Novella is saying? I've never heard him speak this language before.
I just had the monster manual here. Here it is.
Well, that's trivia of time notes that I'm looking at.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. She looked.
I will give you
She's.
completely wrong information.
Yeah. No, I have no idea. Honestly, I think he's speaking to an Orcish lady, so he's probably speaking Orcish, but I don't know Orcish. Do you know Orcish?
I do not know this Orcish.
But it's cool that you know Draconic, 'cause that's pretty cool. We can talk. We can totally talk about them in Draconic, and they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't?
Uh,
I speak to Boar in Draconic. Hey, Boar, do you understand me?
I speak back in Infernal.
yeah, he's not speaking to Draconic.
I speak back in Infernal.
Muggles be damned, where you hiding me, wee men?
I don't know what he said.
I don't know what he said either.
Oh, Mr. Novell,
Yes.
what have you discovered?
So Sam is unfortunately very sick. Seems to be just a cold from traveling. But
Oh, where is he?
Where is he?
Where is he?
I'll find out. Let me finish explaining though first, really quick. So he's very sick. His lovely wife, and I gesture towards the woman, has offered to come with us to the town in which he traveled to and from to investigate a possible cult. And I kind of give you like the eyes that has started there.
I give you the eyes back.
I nod.
Oh.
I shake my head.
I nod.
I shake my head.
A cult?
A cult.
Do you want to join it?
No, I want to investigate it.
Why?
'Cause what if it's the cult that we're looking for?
Oh.
Which cult are we looking for?
The one that's trying to summon the Trask.
Oh.
Yeah.
With a 14 intelligence, boy, remember with a 14 on the intelligence roll, when you told him which is cult, and he rolled with advantage.
Oh. You think it's that one?
I mean, it could be.
I mean, it's a city. You can walk like 10 feet and find a cult.
I guess that's fair.
And why not?
And she's also giving us a map.
Oh.
Yes. Right? Yes?
She's pretty much also the guide, so she will be able to.
Okay.
If you accept her, but she will also offer you a map.
Right. But anyway, yeah, so she wants to come with. She seems anxious to get in some adventuring. Seems like she hasn't done it for a little while. Did you still want to know where?
Yes. Where is this Sam? I am able to heal him.
Oh, you think you're able? Okay. I'll turn back to her, who I don't think we got her name yet. I'm sorry, I don't think I got your name.
Oh, I never actually gave it. 1 second. I need to
Switching language on the fly.
Hey, like a true multilingual.
Argentia leans in. Do you think he knows Draconic? To Sylack.
Are you saying this in common?
No, she's saying in Draconic.
In Draconic.
Yeah.
I look back at them and say in Dwarvish. What?
He doesn't know Draconic.
I will.
He might know Draconic. Internal panic.
I reply again in Celestial. No.
Oh, jeez. Flexing. Unnecessary.
Oh no! Did I not save her?
I will look towards Argenta
I do know mine.
and speak telepathically.
Oh yeah, you did that before, didn't you? I forget you can do that. And she'll say that in common.
Okay.
I feel like Hops is just outside, like, twiddling his thumbs. Go ahead.
Well, I'm assuming we are outside.
Oh no.
No, we're inside.
Oh, Boar went
Oh,
inside?
good. Here
Yeah.
she is.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't go inside.
Or never went outside.
So this entire time, Hops has been listening to Argentia and Sylack just speak.
No, Hops. Oh, no, you never went inside?
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no, they still have a.
Oh, well then, to be clear then, if he never went inside, then I would have taken us outside to have that conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, then he's still outside and he hasn't run away because the bird's not watching him anymore. So.
Oh yeah, because the rats following.
So you explain this. You go back inside and you ask for her name.
yeah.
Oh. Name's Elmira Tanglefoot. ELM
ELM
IRA
T-I-R-A.
Tanglefoot. And Tanglefoot spelled normally, but it's one word.
Sounds like the name of a cursed halfling.
Gnome.
Sounds like the name of
The husband's a gnome.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why. I understand now.
a short orc.
No, it's the little bunny who falls deeply in love with his big girlfriend.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
And the short orc son.
And no, she was sitting down when you guys came in, but when you started speaking Orcish to her, she stood up in like excitement, and she is a solid like 7 feet tall.
Sweet. Yeah, internally, I was going, wait, Sam is a gnome. Oh, boy. I never let on to it, though.
Oh god, that poor orc boy. Instead of big front teeth, he's got a big nose.
And he's also a surprisingly short half orc too. So
He's not very organized.
Actually, he'd be extremely organized.
He might be extremely organized. But these jokes are becoming very orchestrated.
Gnome.
You're sorry. That one was forced. It wasn't very
Alex
organic.
knows what he speaks.
he has a lot of orc experience.
Forgive me for a gnome, not what I do.
That was good.
Okay, day 30. Let's see if we can start adventuring, begin the adventure, and then break, and then continue to it.
Thank you, Elmira. You've been an absolute delight. My companion wonders if he can heal your husband.
Can you do that now?
He may be able to. Would you like him to try? Either way, I think we may accept your invitation to go on the to help us.
All right, we could end up using the ingredients we just bought now instead to put into other potions instead of actually using the heal them, and then we wouldn't be wasting money. Yeah, that sounds financially sound. Let's do that.
Okay, yeah. Let me grab him and bring him in, and then maybe you can take us to your husband.
Sure thing.
Okay. And I'll dip out the door. Sylack, she's agreed to let you try and heal her husband, Sam.
Okay.
And she would like to take us to him.
All right, you guys walk in. You can see now that there is a 7 foot tall orc lady who's looking you over now. She squints and looks over to you. Oh, he's a lizard fella then. All right, interesting. So you gonna do some kind of shaman magic thing, or
He's a special one. I'll let him show you his talents.
all right.
I
Okay.
will follow
And
behind.
And like kind of whispering. Oh wait, I'm speaking in Orcish.
I will
He
speak
does
telepath-
prefer Dragonborn.
Wait.
He prefers Dragonborn, if you don't mind.
all right.
Yeah.
All right. And there was a point in time when my son was like, he wanted to be called Tiefling, but that was just weird. Anyways, okay.
I mean, yeah, at least he has scales.
All right. Argentia says, "I'll watch the guy." And okay, so you guys, she leads you upstairs. Are you following with him?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys walk upstairs. You notice your familiar, who's just kind of just been chilled out in the corner.
He should be hiding at
Yeah,
this point.
he's chilling in the corner. And you can see she opens up the bedroom. The orcish kid looks over and it's like, "Oh, Ma," and then she starts speaking in orcish. And he's like, "Oh, I never actually gave the son a name. Shit."
Brandon.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
It's like, "Hey, Brandon, he's got a lizard fella here, calls himself Dragonborn, says that he can heal up Pa." It's like, "Oh, really?"
I will.
After we just bought the
quietly translate in common.
Oh, it's like, "No, it's okay. I can understand her. I just can't speak it." So yeah, it's weird. I don't...
No. I'm translating for my friends,
Oh, okay.
so they know what's going on.
Got it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Really? But I just bought all the. It's like, no. We will if he does what he says he can do. He'll we can bottle this up and sell it. Okay. And she says, "All right, go on ahead." She says to you to tell
Yeah.
Saltzman.
Which I will do.
Okay. Sylack, you approach this gentleman. He's an older looking gnome. He's got a bit of a salt and pepper hair going on, a bit more salt and pepper, and a thick gray mustache. Yep. And he's lying on the bed. He's got a compress on his head. He's kind of breathing deep and having his eyes closed. Seems to be asleep, and he's sweating profusely.
What did you say he had again?
He was sick. Do you know what he has? I say in Orcish.
It's just a little bit of swamp fever. If you don't put on enough salve to keep away the mosquitoes, they'll just bite you all over, and then you'll end up getting the spins, the runs,
malaria,
all that good stuff.
No, I'll translate.
Remind me to take some with us so we don't get bit.
Yeah. But I'll translate. Otherwise, I won't actually say malaria.
Okay.
Unless I could further identify it.
Make a medicine check.
Something like that.
I just love yours as a matter of factly. It's malaria.
It's nat 1. That would be a 3.
You have no idea what it is, but you explain it. You're able to explain 1-to-1 what the symptoms are.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sylack, what do you do?
I put my hand over his body.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, by the power of Bahamut, I drain this swamp. And I lay on hands to cure disease.
Oh my god.
A light emits from above Sylack and shines gently over you and Sam. Everyone in the room is amazed, especially the mother and son, and they're just like, he's a holy man, ain't he?
He's something like that. I kind of have like a polite smile, but also kind of a smirk.
Y'all are good kids.
We try.
Immediately, the sweat kind of, well, Sam stops sweating. He stops breathing so heavily. His eyes open, and he just shoots up in bed. Well, now I feel real good. What the hell? What the hell do you guys? What? Amara? What? And he starts speaking in Orcish and says like, Amara, what the hell do you have the boy giving me?
I translate.
No, he's speaking Orcish.
I translate.
Oh, yeah. And she says, no, she says, no, look, it's like, oh, and he looks up at Sally. You're a big fella, aren't you? Well, he's saying this in common. Well, guess you did some of that magic healing stuff, huh?
I blessed you with the power of Bahamut.
Oh, one of the old gods, huh? All right. Well, can't thank you enough of that, son. What's your name? Oh yeah, we never did our intros.
Nope, you skipped ahead of that. Nope, and he has a whole ass title he's got to go through now.
I am Sylack, Dragonborn of the Far Steppe, Paladin of Bahamut, Knight in service to Neville Barkton of Countryville County City Town, Liberator of Timbervault.
Hey Neville, what do you say?
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, okay. He said he is Sylack, Dragonborn of the Far Steppe. What?
Paladin of Bahamut.
Paladin of Bahamut.
Knight in...
Oh, Knight in service to Neville Barkton of Countryville County City Town, Liberator of Timbervault.
Wow, y'all came straight up from Timbervault to do this?
I'm from Timbervault originally, but
Wow.
yes.
Never knew they taught up in Timbervault. Danny Oaks up there?
There's an increasing population up there. Definitely not as many as I've seen down here, but they are coming.
Interesting.
Your
city's...
I'm phrasing. Our kingdom is becoming far more open to All different walks of life.
Interesting. A lot more orcs leaving the nomad tribe.
In fact,
That's
wasn't
interesting.
there? Oh no, that was in Onexa. Never mind.
What were you asking? What were you gonna ask?
I was thinking about the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Because wasn't
Those were
that ran
hobgoblins.
by?
Those were
oh,
hobgoblins,
hobgoblins.
yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. All right.
I have no idea if that's true about Timbervault. I'm just.
It's a little true, but Sylack, Sam takes your puts a small hand on your breastplate and says, "Son, you have done me a great service. Thank you very much."
Now, if, with all due respect,
who
you
are you?
should still rest. Huh?
And then he looks over to say, "Honey, who are in Orcish? Honey, who are these people?" So she says, "They're the people that came to help." Oh man, where's my accent? Fuck. They're the people that came to heal you. It's like, oh, okay, thank you. What were you saying?
You should rest.
I think I should. My feet are tired in general because from walking back and forth. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna take a rest here. Keep an eye on the shop. Did y'all need something?
No. We. Your wife was being wonderful and helping us out, and we wanted to help you.
Well, you've been speaking orchestra, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh, cool. That's good.
I
Good on you, good
was
on you,
speaking
good
to
on
him
you.
in Orcish this entire
Oh,
time.
you are? Oh, shit. Okay. Whoa. Shit. Didn't even notice. Damn. All right.
Actually, how multilingual works.
Yeah. We should take a honey. It's like they're already gonna get a discount on everything in the shop. Oh, everything. Oh, okay.
Everything.
I'm gonna go with them to Beauville, see what the hell's up with that cult. Oh yeah, that cult. I don't know. I didn't pay too much attention to that. It was just weird, and I'd want to get out of there.
Oh, speaking of the cult, what do you remember?
I know that they built themselves a little chapel.
And to be clear, I am still quietly translating.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know they built themselves a little Well, in this case, he's speaking to you in common.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
well, I know they built themselves. No, actually, he probably should be speaking Orcish, so his wife understands too. Well, speaking they built a little chapel for themselves with all the bricks in that town. And I don't know, the place is usually a bit more livelier because people are working. But they seem to be really focused in on this cult. I know they built a big old statue of some kind of a figure, a big cloak, staff, just facing forward and.
Do you remember
stuff.
what it looked like? What it looked like?
It looked like a human dude.
Human dude?
Yeah, human fella. Yeah.
Nothing weird going on with it. Out of the
Just
ordinary.
the fact that the place was pretty much like a small ghost town. I went in there, got myself a sample of mud watered without asking, and left.
Fair enough.
Yeah, typically I'd ask because there are people who are working on it, but if there's nobody working on the mud water, might as well just go grab it and get out.
Well, I understand.
Yep. Several days back in, stung by one too many, ran out of salve, got stung by one too many mosquitoes, and yeah, came back here, blowing out both ends, and had to be bedridden for a couple days.
Well, thank you for the information.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, that place is I wouldn't say it's like terribly important or wholesome, but the folks there are decent, and I don't think whatever this weird religion that suddenly got them roped in is distracting them from their work. I think it would be in best interest if someone got one to go check out what the hell's going on there. Otherwise, that town, I believe that town's owned by the Grift family, so if they were to find out about that shit, about the lack of work, they might send down the Red Guard on them.
Grift family?
Yeah, the Grift family.
How do you spell
Grift.
that? Okay. So literally grift. Red Guard?
Oh, and that might not be the right one. They might send down the Ruby Rogues to straighten up the town.
Who are they?
And, they're y'all new in town, aren't you?
Definitely.
Well, so basically, Les Gevas ran
That's not
by
how you spell rogue. Go on.
Les Gevas ran by three main families that basically started this entire city from way back in the beginning, thousands of years ago. There's the Griff family. There's the Icornia family. Eichornia.
Okay.
And the Vlahiki family. Vlahiki.
VAL.
H.
VALH.
IKI.
IKI.
Yeah, the Griffs run the Red Cap. The Icornias run the Opal. And the Vlahiki run Octavius's Manor. Now they've been in charge for thousands and thousands of years, and they know how to stay independent. Each family has their own individual private security force. You've got the Opals have the Icornias have the Opal Guard, the Red Cap, the Griffs have the Ruby Rogues, and the Vlahikis have the Centurions. And aside from, of course, the casino business, they also have a bunch of towns out in the swamp that harvest certain materials and send them back to the city, or sell them out to outside sources that wish to purchase. So, and bricks are pretty important for a budding civilization and all that kind of stuff. So, knowing if they were to find out that the rogues if they were to find out that the town's been shirking on its responsibilities, they might send out some people to get things back in order.
Well, that would be a shame.
Yeah.
Might be best if somebody goes down there and does some digging around, yeah?
Yeah, might be best for everybody. Like I said, those folks are real decent. Wouldn't want to see anybody get hurt in an unnecessary way. Or at least, not hurt in a way that's considered family to family, I suppose. If you understand my drift.
Yeah. And one last question for you, then we'll let you rest.
Sure thing.
Do you know of anybody living out in the mountains?
Aside from other lizard folk and maybe some other monsters, not really sure. I know. Beauville is situated near a mountain because they need to collect like the minerals and clay and stuff like that to bring back to the farms to make the right bricks and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for giving me a nice refreshing me up.
Yeah.
It was very much appreciated. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate that you did.
Well, anything to help a fellow friend.
Thank you. And Elmira comes in and says, "So we're gonna get going or what?"
You guys want to get going to Beauville?
Oh, is that what she asked?
Yes.
Yes.
She gives you a thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, might as well.
And she's like, "Yes, I'm gonna get my shit packed." And then he looks as she leaves the room. Sam looks at all you guys and says, "Please take care of her. She's been that woman's the light of my life."
Yep.
It's been a while since she's been a good scrape. So her sword arm, as much as she's proud of her sword arm, He looks around really. I'm afraid it might have softened up a little bit in the year she's working in this office. And then he looks at his son. "Don't tell your mama said that."
We'll look out for her.
Thank you. And like you said, anything you need in the store is 50% off.
Thank you. That's very kind. Very generous.
Okay.
Was all that in common?
Yes, all of it was in common, so everybody knows what he said. And you, son, he looks up to Sylack again. You're doing some good work. If you ever need a job, or we'll hire you in an instant.
Did my titles not This is me as a player. Did my titles not describe that I have a job already?
Yeah. And then he says,
No, this is me as a player.
I know.
Okay.
But he's just saying that just cuz.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Because in a town like this, what greater honor than it is to
No.
Be offered a job.
Be part of this pyramid scheme. No. I no longer... I liked this guy. I no longer like this guy. As a player. Sylack has no idea. Sylack just stares at him blankly.
Oh, right. You have those titles and stuff. Whoops.
Yeah, if I work here, how is Sylack going to take care of his fortress?
And also, he's like, and also an associate manager at.
Jesus, I didn't think about that.
more titles.
You've swayed my thoughts.
Having built a character that just collects titles, it's a fun game.
All right, so after a little while, are you guys gonna do any shopping?
No.
I don't see why we need.
I don't think we used any of our supplies from when we filled up in Timber Vault.
Okay, cool. So
I'm
Elmira approaches you guys. She's now wearing a set of traveling clothes and leather armor.
Would she have any +1 arrows?
Arrows? I don't. No, I haven't gotten arrows. I haven't bothered to get arrows in a long time. I'm mostly a great axe and longsword guy.
No problem.
Or greatsword guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so she takes the map. She sets you guys on your way. Argentia is still watching. When you guys exit the area, Argentia is watching Hops intently and is just kind of staring at him, and he's very uncomfortable and kind of blushing.
Oh.
Oh, hey guys, you're back. So, what's up?
We're heading to the next town.
Oh,
We're gonna go investigate a cult.
ooh, a cult.
Yep.
What kind of cult?
The culty kind.
The cult guy.
That is definitely a cult.
They were building a statue of a man, apparently.
Ooh, yeah, that's definitely a cult. So, what should we do with this guy?
Hops.
Oh yeah.
How much do I owe you?
How long were we inside?
Not very long. So, I mean, you were in there for like maybe half an hour. So, yeah, maybe.
I will hand him another gold.
Oh, thank you.
All right, we're going to the mountains.
I will hand him 8 more on top of that.
Seriously?
If we come back and we need you.
Oh, yeah. Actually, if you do need me and my brother's services again, just find us down at the docks. All right.
Got it.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. Stop following dangerous people. Maybe you'll be alive.
I will. I'll try and follow people who don't look like they're adventurers.
Inside check.
On what? Or are you joking, or you want to?
I was joking, but can I?
Can I?
What are you inciting on him?
Will he actually stop following people who look like adventurers?
Is he
ahead.
actually excited to, at this proposition?
Roll insight.
13? Continuing the trend?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
That was-
He
Sorry, continue.
he is genuinely excited that you guys want his business again.
That was an 18.
An 18. What were you checking on him again?
I was trying to figure out, is he actually going to stop following dangerous people around town?
He seems to have definitely learned his lesson.
Okay.
We kept the trend going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Is Devel excited?
Oh, that would have been a 15 for me. Even better.
all right. So,
Am I excited?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Elmira begins her
Inside check.
begins leading you guys. Well, first off, Hops starts walking away really excitedly, like a power walk. And Elmira, and Argentia, she says, I don't know. I kind of want to check out these casinos. Les Gevas was really popular, even Oh no, it was born after me. After the calamity, and I kind of want to check out more of this town. Would it be alright if I just like I don't know, stayed at one of these places and you guys come find me later?
Don't.
Please be careful.
Hold
I
up.
will. Okay. How about this? You tell me which one I should go to out of the 3 that we've discovered,
Hold up.
so that way you know exactly where to come find me afterwards.
This is the Beastman one, right?
I was gonna say it towards what was it?
The centaurs.
No, what's it called? Who's not palace? Caesar's palace.
Octavius's manor. So yes, it's like okay. I'm
I
finding
will,
that.
I will hand her 20 gold.
Oh my god! Did you do that with all of their names? Hold on. Wait.
No, it was just that one.
Oh, it was just that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will hand her
if-
20
Is
gold.
there a
Don't.
girl in stand key?
Don't lose more than this.
Oh right, because they gamble. Is that what it is?
That is.
Okay. I'll try not to lose more, lose as much.
I mean, try and make some, obviously, but don't lose that much.
When you lose that much, stop.
Old work, old work.
What?
New York, New York.
Oh.
No, in that case, that would be revival, because revival is a city is another big city on the east coast of Caledonia.
The Rocksool, the giant black pyramid.
Yes, I approve.
I originally did have more casinos I wanted to do, but I was like, nah.
Depressing. I mean, circus. I mean, carnival.
Carnival.
Make a history check just because you're bored.
Oh no.
And Bort has random bouts of insight and...
I think that's a whole like freaking. When was that?
And this is also just to tickle my own fancy that I want to share something.
That's a whole
information.
5.
Oh, never mind then.
May I?
Sure.
Yay!
Is there an expensive Wares archipelago?
That's a 16.
16. You remember Octavius Palace used to be a complete
Octavius's manor.
Manor, yeah, used to be a completely centuries ago. Well, maybe not centuries ago. After the Romarian Empire fell, that place, that's when it turned into Octavius's manor. Before that, it was referred to as the Festive Festivus.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so,
The revamp was nice.
yeah. So in this case, yeah, Caesar's Palace bought out Circus.
Is there a single standing pink bird?
Never mind. I thought Festivus was a Seinfeld reference.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
or did I call it the Festival? I don't know which one. Forget it.
Or the
I like Festival Festivus.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep.
Is there basically Italy?
Basically.
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of France.
Kind of medieval England.
Kind of tropical.
Oh wait, no. Sword Casino. That's what it would be called.
Sword
Casino.
Just a castle.
Yeah, there we go.
There's no sign. That's because it's just a castle.
That's all it is.
It's like that
Makes sense.
fucking Las Vegas in the 90s. Wait, how am I gonna know which one's the Excalibur? You'll know it when you see it.
I am so sorry for any of our listeners that don't
Aren't from
know.
Vegas?
Either have never visited or don't know. Or...
Wait, does the castle have a wizard?
Mordekainen, is that you?
Wait, the wizard is still missing.
Oh wait,
He is
no,
still missing.
I just realized.
Oh god, the apocalypse is upon us.
Wait, what wizard?
The wizard at Excalibur, man.
We
he's been
will
missing.
explain off recording.
Yeah, because the
Well,
only thing.
You can take a break.
Yeah, at this point,
We
yeah,
can take a
you
break.
finally decide to venture out and begin your journey into the swamp. You guys helped Elmira, the owner of one of the owners of a potion shop in Les Gevas, heal her husband from an ailment he contracted while heading to the town of while coming back from the town of Beauville, a town you've heard has a cult operating inside of it. Argentia asked if she could stay in Les Gevas at Octavius Manor to spend some time there, and Elmira is now guiding you guys to Beauville. And I'm going to have to, just going to let you know, I'm going to have to update the map so that way I can know so that way I can properly add a mountain and location I meant to add it in. Yeah. So, Elmira tells you it's going to be about a day or two walk. So, on the first day, you guys walk out of the city, and you around 3 p.m. You guys begin your journey. As you begin to get to the outskirts of the town, it starts going from the wild map houses to things much more simpler than that, and then eventually you're just walking across swampland, which is just marshes and tall trees of varying vegetation, and the weather is humid, it's muggy, it starts to get misty in some places, and overall it's a very arduous walk. And as nightfall comes along, Elmira finds a area for you guys to she's the one that calls a quick rest because she's tired because she hasn't done this in a while.
Sure.
Yep. So, who is going to take first watch?
I will.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Sylack, please make a perception check.
I believe that is an 18. Let me check. Ba-ba-ba-ba. 18.
18. All right. You guys have set up camp on a small, close to what seems to be a large body of water, and while everyone's sleeping, you notice in the distance a shiny, bulbous shape in the water that's kind of bobbing up and down. It's smooth, slick surface reflecting some of the moonlight.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just bobbing across. Do you know anything?
No.
Okay.
If it's not interacting with us.
Okay. Cool. All right. So that's going to be first watch over. Second watch. Hey, who's going to take it?
I will do it.
Okay.
Okay. Make a perception check, please.
That should be... Oh. A 17.
17. Okay. Oop, that was a noise. Sorry.
It's all good.
17. Okay. You notice that there are obvious spiny shapes floating about in the water. You can see about 3 of them. The same bobbing shape is now being surrounded by these, and almost immediately it's taken down under as a crocodile pulls it under, and 2 others begin to ravage it, and after they're done, those shapes start to come towards you guys.
Hold up.
Oh boy. I need to remove that.
I will.
Remove that.
Oh no.
Shout to wake everyone else up.
Okay. You wake everybody up.
Get up! And then I will shout towards the gators.
All right. What do you shout to the gators?
What do you need?
We need our second helping, boy.
Go find it elsewhere.
Make an intimidation check.
That's a 19 somehow.
Okay. Let's see. -3 to charisma. Okay. They're going to stop for a second. They're gonna hiss, and then kind of turn around and shuffle back into the swamp.
You seem to have it covered, Boar.
Yep.
Cool.
Elmira wakes up immediately and goes like, what are we finding? What are we finding?
I look at her.
Those gators, they're gone.
And she, before you fall asleep,
I
you
speak
guys-
I speak telepathically.
Does she have to? Do you have to share common language?
Nope.
Nope, as
She
long as
just
she
has to
understands
Okay.
understand
She
a
says,
language.
"Oh, thank goodness! I thought it was gonna be the Chaos Man."
Chaos Man?
All right, y'all new here. There's a bit of an ancient creature in the swamps. Sylvan, its Sylvan names is Sylvan. It's Chaos, but in Sylvan it's referred to as Florida. And
It is too bad Boar doesn't know that.
just as she says that,
Oh god.
Florida man.
The Chaos Man. Who is the man? The Chaos Man.
Snuffing cocaine and riding the gators. Florida man.
Will he do math or will he do your mom? Florida Man.
what was your AC?
Oh fuck.
Swinging out the swamps with the boa. Florida
It is
man.
14.
14. Okay.
Is that a snake?
What is
or
happening?
Is that his penis? Florida man.
Okay, so that's not enough to hit. But suddenly, one of the crocodiles comes flying at you, but lands way too far away from you and just starts writhing. As suddenly, a figure emerges from the swamp and starts walking towards you guys. It is wearing a tank top and booty shorts, and it's
Oh my God, it's
a
happening.
bald, shapeless figure.
It's happening.
Everybody, roll for initiative, please.
Why am I putting my iPad down?
That's unfortunate.
Is this actually happening?
Are we fighting Florida man?
Yeah.
I hope not.
I hope not, because can we agree on something?
My AC is lower than yours right now.
If we're fighting Florida Man,
Why?
I don't have my armor on.
he's not wearing armor. He's rusty.
You can't sleep in plate armor.
Oh,
That has to come off.
And it takes an hour to get back on.
Right.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, it takes longer than you're going to get
But yeah,
get in combat to put it back on.
Right.
Also, what was the other question I had? Can we agree that if we're actually fighting Florida Man, that we better just run?
That's 22.
I don't know
22?
about you, Gunther, but I can't warp space and time the way Florida Man can.
it's true.
Alex,
That was
Sorry,
a
17.
nat 20, by the way.
17.
17.
Sylack,
6.
6.
I really shouldn't be surprised, but I am every time.
I'm always going to be last. It's just how it is.
Not always the worst thing.
No, never. Not at all.
Sometimes it's actually a really good thing to be last. In my opinion. You can kind of see how everything else plays out first.
Sometimes it helps. Sometimes you need it depending on the type of character you build. Especially if it means you actually have to spend your first action just getting mage armor on yourself.
Sylack, what's your dex again? Dex score?
Score?
Yes.
7.
7? Okay. So you are at bottom initiative.
Well, I would hope so. 7's an odd number. If they have an 8, then they have a -1 compared to my -2 currently.
Gotcha. Yeah, because it's because Marais is has a 0 for dex. So yeah.
So she has a 10?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so she would be ahead of mine.
Maybe.
Question:
6.
6. Yes.
Can Sylack still summon the Bahamut armor with the armor off? My understanding of it is that the coin, the medallion, is in the plate armor.
I will allow Sylack to like put the plate armor on him and then slaps, and he doesn't have to like buckle it into anything. He can just put it on himself and then as long as like it's on him in some way, he can just so he doesn't have to. It's basically the Power Ranger thing. As long as you have like the watch or whatever kind of tool it is, as long as you have it on you and you press that, you will transform.
Unfortunately, he's not smart enough for that. So.
Okay.
It was more just my curiosity, and Sylack's not smart enough.
Right. Okay. Cool. Sorry, Aaron. What was the number again?
6.
6. Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's also nighttime,
It is.
and I don't think we have a fire.
Probably not because we're sleeping on a marsh.
Aaron's gonna be the only one who can attack normally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's I'll message you, right?
Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay, top of the initiative, Aaron.
Yo. Okay. How far away is the Chaos Man?
He is currently.
God,
I see that you're refusing.
you're refusing to acknowledge what's happening, Aaron.
He is currently 50 feet away. He's 40 at this point because he's emerged from the water and he's starting to get up onto the
He
shore.
threw a gator 40 feet. 50 feet.
No. Oh right. No. Yeah. Because you didn't get any closer. His range is the range is 20. So.
The gator throwing range is 20.
No.
Manny, it's okay. Make a decision. I just need to know.
Florida man is 40 feet away
Okay.
from your guys' campsite, and
Okay.
he's starting to get up onto the shore.
Okay.
And if anything, he missed. So let's just say it was at disadvantage. So.
Jeez.
Like, we're talking full-grown alligator?
Yeah, it's a crocodile, and it's a large.
Is it a crocodile or is it an alligator?
You know, it's a large beast, and it was a. Yeah, will attempt to lift an unsecured object or person within 5 feet and throw it at a target. It doesn't say. No.
That wasn't.
Oh wait, nope. Actually, no. He's not going to throw. That's where I saw that. He's not going to throw a crocodile. He is going to throw a small alligator.
Small alligator.
Yep.
Like, mechanically small?
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it an alligator?
mechanically small alligator.
I think
yes.
it is a.
Is it an alligator or
and a crocodile?
or is it a crocodile?
In this case, it is.
They
an
don't
al-
exist in the same.
Maybe they do for Manny.
Well, neither do friggin' deer birds, but
Well, I
Here
meant
I am wearing
they
one
don't. They typically don't exist in the same ecosystem, which is why they're two different species.
Sorry, but still, in this case, I'm going to still use the crocodile stats because there's no actual alligator stats in here. So yeah, I'm sorry. This
So we'll just say it's a small crocodile.
yes, but flavor wise, it's plot wise, it's an alligator.
Okay.
and,
Okay.
because there is no actual alligator stats.
Mechanic wise, it is literally small.
There should be.
And mechanical. No, I'm looking through the. I'm looking through my physical copy of the monster manual. There's the first creature that shows up in the miscellaneous creature section is ape. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
Oh, that's
Yep.
because they don't actually show up in that.
Guys, this thing
Interesting.
threw a 600-pound predator. I think we were facing a literal god and need to leave.
No, what happened was it instead what it really does is instead of a crocodile being thrown to you, a small alligator is thrown to you instead.
Guys, it is still throwing a 600-pound predator.
Oh yeah,
We are
they
facing
use
a god and
they
need to
use the
leave.
crocodile stats for alligators,
Yeah.
which is silly because they're two different
Actually, not 600-pound, 200-pound predator.
things.
But yeah, and mechanically, yes, it is small.
So it is.
It's like a baby, I guess.
Okay.
Juvenile.
Juvenile.
It would be
Adolescent.
yeah.
Okay, so Aaron, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Fuck. And is he still 50 feet away?
40.
I thought you were making a noise with your lips. That's why I gave you that funny look.
I am annoyed. The long rest didn't reset the charges on my items.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how.
No,
the
it's
stuff
fine.
works with the charges
It's-
and stuff. Yeah.
It's fine. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell to do. Okay, so it's a humanoid person.
Yes.
I have dark vision. What do I see?
What you see is technically by stats, it's an aberration, but it has taken the form of a bald humanoid male, in a bright pink tank top with a big old beer gut, and really high up denim booty shorts, and immaculate legs.
Okay.
Oh.
I will
And
pull
he's just
out.
marching towards you guys.
Oh no. I thought things were getting too normal in here.
I will use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on it,
Okay.
and I will grab my long bow and let loose 2 arrows.
And real quick, is that's a spell, right?
Hunter's Mark?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Why didn't you have that with you?
Because I completely forgot about it.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead. You do the thing.
I cast Hunter's Mark on
Okay.
it, and I let fly 2 arrows.
Okay. Roll for damage, please. Or roll for attack.
So that is going to be. One of them is going to be 21.
Okay. 21 hits.
The other one is going to be 17.
17 hits as well. Roll for damage, please.
Cool. That's Hunter's Mark damage. That is not a D8. That's a D8. Oof. Okay. That's going to be 5 on one arrow,
Okay.
7 on the second arrow,
Okay.
and 2 for the Hunter's Mark damage.
Okay. So total 14.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Both arrows take purchase, and Florida Man still has a scowl on his face, and he's ready to come fuck you up.
So what did I see?
You see both arrows come at him, and one gets him right in the neck, and the other in the shoulder. and he's still marching on.
Cool.
He unflinching, as if it didn't hurt him at all.
Like a true Florida man.
He's too methed out.
Let
to
me be
feel.
clear and say that I did use my magical arrows,
Oh, okay.
and that had the magical damage applied.
The armorlight, right?
Yes.
The armorlight arrows. They explode and small explosions. And,
Yes.
and they sizzle off of him, and the wide-eyed look of anger on his face has gotten even wider.
I think that did something.
Oh boy.
Cool. I'm not moving, so that's my turn.
Next is Boar.
I will. Sylack, what's your dex?
7.
Your actual dex modifier is from that?
-2.
Okay. I'm actually gonna reach out, touch Sylack,
Okay.
and cast Mage Armor on him.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
He will get a his AC is now 13 plus his dex.
Ooh. Nice.
Well, actually, hold up. Let me make sure I can actually do it on somebody else.
I believe.
Because for me, it's an Eldritch Invocation. Oh, I can only do it on myself.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Alright, so just
I will cast it on myself.
Okay.
And what is there to hide behind?
The tree that you guys camped under.
I will hide behind the tree.
Okay.
Or get behind the tree.
Okay, cool. You get behind a tree.
Where's the gator?
It's like 15 feet away from you. He missed hardcore.
I will shout to it. You are but a weapon. Help us.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
To the war? Are you summoning it?
Oh, please.
Is the gator stiffened and you wield it like a greatsword?
That's an 8.
Oh no.
All you hear, it just continues writhing in confusion because it was just born.
Oh my god, okay.
Just born?
He literally materialized a juvenile gator to throw at us.
Oh, fair enough. I thought it was
understand.
picked up.
I understand now. I understand now. I'm even more terrified.
I'll take the books out. Thank you.
Although, I do feel like I need to bring up that summoning creatures doesn't just like pop them into existence.
You'll see why in a
The
second.
bees play jazz.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sylack plays jazz.
Sylack plays jazz.
Trust me, you'll understand.
Sylack knows what jazz is.
If, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, then I can answer your question, Gunther. So, shit, we probably should have made a map.
Would have helped.
Completely forgot about that.
Do I need to move my dice?
No, you're good.
Okay. Yes, a map very much would have helped.
No, here's the shore.
Yes, that is the character
I
he was
said-
gonna
I
be.
said-
I will be this character.
Sorry, I
then.
misheard.
No, put him back. He's fine.
He's Florida
It's
man
just
now.
it's funny that I literally said here, right here, I guess I'll be this character now, and you said, "Oh yes, thanks. Here's
No,
Florida
yeah,
Man."
Yeah, it's okay.
Here's Florida man right here.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So there's that one.
So wait, what was this again?
That's the tree you guys are under.
That'll be better.
Oh, under.
Yeah.
Who better
So
to
is
be?
it like
So
this?
boar. Yeah. So it's like a willow.
Where's Boar?
Boar be behind the tree.
Okay, there's the alligator.
yeah.
Oh, here's Sylack. There we go.
Cool.
Who better to be Florida man than my D&D interpretation of Hulk Hogan?
Ooh, who'd this be?
That's a pirate.
Who'd this be? Is
That's
that
Boar.
you? That's you.
Apparently that's me.
This can be. Oh no.
That's your Bax character. I just realized.
Yeah. Who, like I said, who better to be Florida man?
No one better to be Florida Man.
gonna be the orc lady.
Cool.
This can be Neville.
I will be under the tree because that is where we were sleeping.
Oh, that's the base of the trunk.
Oh.
It'd be more like right here.
Neville has morphed into the tree.
Florida man comes out of the water.
Roll a d6. 3.
Okay, yeah, that's everybody. All right, Florida Man is going to move up to the shoreline. 1, 2, 3. One more. 4. He's going to reach under his armpit and pull out an alligator from his being, a small alligator, and throw it at Sylack.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
From his armpit?
Yes. You see that, and you hear the sound of just a.
That's
As-
gross.
He like pretty much just grabs a piece of flesh and just yanks out a tiny alligator or small alligator, and throws it at Sylack.
That is gross.
Like I was about to say, Florida man comes out of the water. Elmira. I hear boss music.
Okay. All right. They. It's a 17 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And since it doesn't actually say what happens to the alligator after it gets hit, I'm just gonna say that since it's like a weird thrown from the biomass type deal, it's just gonna after it hits you, it dissolves. But it will do 10 points of 14 points of doesn't actually say bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning
That
makes
makes
sense.
Yep.
It's not biting, it's being thrown.
Oh, let me just throw this alligator from my
I just
armpit.
imagine. See, I imagine if they were actually in a cohesive team, he would hold the alligator like a football and chuck it with a spin, and the gator would just open its mouth and then clamp down.
And then he's going to use the rest of his movement speed to then go up to you after you've been smacked by the by the alligator and eat your face.
What?
Bite attack?
Pretty much. So that's a 19 to hit.
That definitely
That
hits.
is.
And
What is happening?
What in the
uh,
world is going on?
I'm scared. I'm scared.
that's
This is it, everybody.
9.
Season finale, series finale of Cataclysm Rising.
that's 9 points of piercing damage, and you're now grappled.
Everybody dies
Okay.
from Florida Man. TPK from Florida Man.
I'm grappled.
Oh, and actually, I forgot one other thing. I'm gonna rewind though, so that way it's not in the middle of all this. Because you targeted him with magic, the magic kind of the hunter's mark appeared before him, but then kind of like he absorbs it and before coming back out of him, and he
What does that mean?
oh, okay, that's not that bad actually. You see him grow hair, and it becomes a thick mullet, and he grows a handlebar mustache, and he's blonde for some reason. No, actually, the hair's blonde. The mustache is brown.
Oh god.
He's going. He uses this feature, Chaos Incarnate. When he's targeted by a spell, he rolls an effect on the wild magic table.
You don't have to tell us.
Okay, I guess.
Just-
Yeah, the more
Just
mystery.
letting you know. You don't
the
have to
more-
tell us just outright what features are. If
I
we're
know,
confused,
Just
Okay,
let us
good.
be confused.
or
yeah.
give.
Admittedly, that mechanically clears things up, but that really doesn't clear anything up.
Okay, good. So yeah,
That
I
just
did
raises
exactly what I was
further
supposed to.
questions.
So yeah, and that's his turn.
Perfect.
It's Elmira's turn now. She is livid that the Floored Man exists, and she is going to run up to him and attack him. Okay, with her great axe.
Is there any other trees around?
Ooh, just barely enough. Yeah, there are a couple of other trees, and she misses, trying to avoid seeing that Florida Man suddenly latched onto Sylax's snout and just started chewing on him. She avoids and just yeah. Put just a couple around your guys' area, varying sizes of 10 and 5. Yeah.
Any in the immediate vicinity?
Yeah. About where you basically put all those.
Well, I mean, like, is there one here?
Yeah, there'll be one there.
Okay, we'll do that like 2.
Yeah. All right, cool. And does she get a multi-attack at this? She got a second. She gets an action surge, so she'll use this and then make another attack again. Now that the target's more or less still.
She has 2 attacks.
She's not level 5.
Okay.
That one will hit. 25 will hit though. So she does.
She's not level 5?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oof. Her experience has been not in the office has made her soft. She only does 4 points of slashing damage.
We will have health. We will.
All right. And she gets Florida Man right through the side, but doesn't go as deep as she was hoping she would. Okay. Up next, Sylack.
I cast Dragon Guiding Bolt.
Do it.
17 on the die.
17. That will hit.
Dope.
That's a spell.
What, Guiding Bolt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That is a spell. Sorry, I don't know.
I said Dragon Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
I imagine the Guiding Bolt comes out like a glowing dragon.
Gotcha.
So it hits. Huh.
Damage.
A number.
5d6. I was hoping the app would roll for me, but because I cast it at highest level.
Ooh. Ooh. Now I think about it, I don't think I've seen Sylack use a whole lot of spells because he's mostly just going in there with the glaive and all that jazz.
It's better for me to go in with smite than it is for me to actually use spells.
Right.
But in this case, I don't have armor on.
So
I'm relying on my literal natural armor to help me.
Right.
Okay.
I see a lot of sixes in there.
Okay. 21, 23, 25
25
points of radiant damage.
Ooh.
And
And
the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has an advantage.
Nice. The next attack or every attack until
Says
you're
the
next
next
attack.
attack roll, which is very unfortunate because I wanted to bite him, but I will refrain from doing so because that's a bonus action.
So just 25 points of damage then.
25 points of
Okay,
damage.
cool.
Let me check my bonus actions. See if I can do anything. Nope. Not unless I attack. Okay. You know what? I can't do the thing. I can't do the thing. I mean, I could do with it. I could do a thing. I don't know if I want to do a thing.
What's the thing?
Let me check my. Oh no, I can't do those spells. That doesn't matter. I can literally bite him and smite him.
Bite and smite.
If I wanted to.
You know what? Because they rhyme, I would allow it if you do it.
Well, of course you would allow it. I mechanically can do it.
Right.
I'm just not sure if I want to do it. I won't.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
Cool.
So he's glowing now. Next attack on him has an advantage.
All right. Top of the round. Nivelle.
oh shit. Screw it. Oh, that's the wrong thing. My bad. Hold up, sorry. Stop that. What is it to use the champion armor? You didn't say.
You have to be wearing the belt, and you have to smack it and say that you have to.
Is it a bonus action?
Yes.
Is
it's
it
a
an
bonus
action?
It's a bonus action to transform,
Okay.
just like with Sylack.
That's what I was asking. Then... Okay, yeah, we'll do that. What do I have to say?
Morph.
Morph, that's right. I feel so silly. I smack my belt because I don't take off like practically anything while I say poof, morph.
Yeah, you suddenly a bright light flashes. You're now clad in the pristine green armor. Yeah.
Cool. And so that was a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So the champion abilities is the stuff below it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just
And
making
if-
sure I'm
yeah,
reading
and if
this
there's any
correctly.
particular like spells or anything, that will be in your spells.
Yeah. I will put, would you allow me to put away my longbow and take out my blade?
Yeah.
Then I will do that. Damn it, I have primeval awareness, which would allow me to sense aberrations. If I had used it. That's okay.
Oh, don't worry. So would my divine sense. I just assumed it was an alligator. It's entirely my fault.
Since I have my flint blade out, I'm going to go 5, 10. I'm gonna slice at him.
Okay.
Dose times. 2 times.
Roll for attack, please.
That's a 10 for one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's math for the other. 15 for
Both
the
hit.
other. Okay, I'm not going to complain.
He's out armored.
Oh, is this the next weapon attack against him?
Yes.
Did you roll a weapon attack?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, yeah, was that an advantage?
Yeah, roll both for the advantage if you want to.
Both with an advantage?
Yeah.
No, it's just the next one.
Oh yeah, true. So and the 10 was your first hit, so
I don't remember which die was the 10, but that would have made that a 24.
still hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. That is D10. D10. I can use my brain. D6 is, or Hunter's Mark is still applied. Oh, wait. Is Hunter's Mark per turn or is it per attack?
Per attack.
Thought so.
I believe. Check.
Whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
Yours.
Yes.
And since it's still, and since you never killed it and it didn't vanish and you didn't like have to move it anymore, so
Yeah. Okay, so that is going to be actually a fuck ton of damage. So that is
give me the math.
12 for the first blade.
Ooh.
13 for the second blade. 2 for the first hunter's mark and 4 for the second hunter's mark. So that's an additional 6.
Damn. You go in, you bring you transform, you pull out the flint blade, just deliver it right onto Florida Man's arm as he is chomping on Sylack's face, and he reels back and.
Awesome. Cool.
And you see that it's
15.
a deep cut too.
20, 25, 30. And I'll stop there.
Okay. Were you in his attack range?
Yes, I
Or-
was.
Okay.
He does not get an attack of opportunity.
Because the armor?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. So, alright, so then if that's your turn, then Boar.
I will peek out from behind the tree, so one space to the left.
Okay. Boop. You can see that Florida man is now eating Sylack's face.
Listen, obey, and stop! I will shout as I cast Crown of Madness. You must make a Wisdom DC 16 saving throw.
Okay.
Damn.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yep. What do you roll?
That you rolled a 10, so that's a 5.
Oh my god. So, he is charmed.
Okay.
The charmed target must use its action before moving on each turn of its turn. Must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
You cast the spell. You see the crown appear upon his head. He pulls away from Sylack, looks you straight in the eye, and goes, "Y'all think that weak shit's gonna work on me?" He takes the crown, pulls off his head, and eats it before going back to munching on Sylack's face. He is immune to being charmed.
Oh, damn. Damn. But he was targeted by magic.
I know.
No, this spell
but it's
doesn't
not
do
his
any
turn
damage,
yet.
though.
Huh?
But it's not his turn yet.
Oh,
on
okay.
his
It's
turn.
on his turn. Does he have to roll twice on the wild magic on
See,
his turn?
that's the thing. This thing is very. Now that I'm doing it in practice, it's very, very not
The
play
answer's no.
tested. So
The answer's
it's,
no.
yeah,
It would be after
Yeah.
after a spell has hit him.
on his turn. Yeah, that's how I'm treating it because he's not.
so
it's not,
one at minimum or at maximum one time on
Yeah,
his turn.
it's not. Yeah,
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
the way it looks, it's not a legendary action, and it doesn't say if it's a reaction either. So, yeah.
Alright, I'll get back behind the tree.
So if that's your turn, then now it's Florida Man's turn, and now he has to after you saw Sylack hit him with all those guiding bolts, his body has just been bubbling with a weird.
Singular guiding bolt.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's a guiding bolt.
right.
It's not magic missile.
Gotcha. It starts bubbling with a.
Lovely sound.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're not.
Kind of. And let's see. There we go. Thank you. Along with that weird metallic tinny sound as well. And
Yes, because Sylack.
yes.
I'm not wearing armor.
But you're turning platinum.
Fair enough. It's not the same thing. But fair enough.
Okay. That's interesting.
What the magic wild magic table say?
A drunken Modron appears right next to a Florida Man. It just plops right there, and you've seen the Modron before from 20, from back in the first forge that you guys found. But this one seems even more off than him. It's just sitting there going like, "Play Freebird,"
Okay.
and just stands there. Yeah, that's what happens.
Oh, okay.
He will continue his multi-attack and continue to Sylack's face. Oh god, one's a nat 20 and the other is a 10.
The net 20 hits.
Okay.
Well,
Both
is that a 10 on the die?
Yes. Or no, 10 total for the other one.
Oh, okay. I'm lucky. That doesn't hit.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see.
No. No.
Why is that monodrone sound like
The swamp cat.
Yeah, there you go. The monodrone starts meowing out of nowhere.
That poor monodrone.
For real.
For 19 points of piercing damage. As he continues to chew on your face, just really getting in there.
Is that the crit damage?
Yes, that's the crit damage.
That's doubled?
Yeah.
How's it 19?
It was kind of a low roll on the second set of dice.
Oh, you rolled twice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the same as doubled.
Oh yeah, true. I thought I meant like double dice, so yeah. Okay, cool. And that will be Florida Man's turn. Up next is back to Elmira, I believe. Yes, she will go in for another attack, seeing how bummed you are. She wipes the grogginess from her eyes, and that's cocked. And both those hit. So cool. Okay. Cool. She gets another great axe attack in. Florida Man is starting to look really in pain. Although, is it pain or is it just madness he's exhibiting? And that'll be your turn. Sylack, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna Guiding Bolt again.
Do it.
Or do I not contribute 2 damage?
Why not?
I can heal myself.
You need healing.
He's looking pretty rough. He's looking pretty roughed up. You can see that his form is starting to, with all these hits he's taken, his form is starting to kind of ripple and congeal as he starts wailing in pain while his mouth is in you.
That's nice. I have 7 HP.
Ooh.
Fuck it. With the words you just gave me, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Do it.
At my last high level slot.
Do it.
23.
23 hits.
10, 16, 21, 26.
20.
Radiant damage.
Set the scene for me.
Oh, sweet.
The guiding bolt fires out of my mouth like Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the one movie, I think it's Space Godzilla, where space alien version of Godzilla like has his entire mouth wrapped around Godzilla and is like slowly like turning into him, and then Godzilla's like, no, fuck you, and
You
throws him.
As Florida Man's jaw unhinges to try and get a much more bigger bite on you and swallow you like a boa constrictor. You open up even wider and stretching out his entire head even further, and you just guiding bolt blah him, tearing off his entire head. He lets go of you, begins to stumble, and his body dissolves into 44.
This is when you read the effects of
8 small
incantation.
crocodiles, 8 small alligators, as they tumble down to the ground. What was the damage you did again?
26.
26. Okay. Okay. And we'll say the residual damage that you did on Florida Man has gotten rid of 2 of them. And now they're just kind of slithering and writhing at your feet, Sylack.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay.
Actually, no. I will. They're at my feet. Fuck it. I'll try. I'll back up. 1, 2, 3.
Can we get
5, 6 behind the tree.
things? Can we get things?
Thanks.
Things.
Oh.
There you go. That's all you need.
Swarm of small crocodiles. Alligators. Swarm of small alligators.
That's a nat 1 as they are currently still writhing in pain of their sudden existence.
Oh.
Awful.
And in fact, you know what? With the natural one of them's just gonna die from the shock.
So then there's
That's 5.
5 of them
Yeah.
in total.
Yep.
Oh, put a D6 there then. To mark how many are there.
Sure. I got a few extra D6s I can spare.
Is that a 5?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, Nivelle, top of the round.
Cool. So I was gonna do this anyway to get Johan off of Sylack, but now I'm going to
Johan?
Johan. Oh no.
What?
Johan, as in like another term from just like a random dude.
But we also have our Johan.
Yes, we do.
Not that Johan. I'm going to
canon,
pull
not
out my
Johan's
decanter of endless water.
Okay.
There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Give them the splash.
And I will pull it out. And I will point it at them. And say geyser as 30 gallons of water gush forth in a geyser 30 feet long. Aimed at the creatures in front of me. They must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. That's gonna be a 5.
They all fail then.
You see the 5 gators get blasted back into the bayou.
They are and they technically fall prone and they take X amount of damage, which will be
Don't worry about it. You see a bunch of gators start going after them.
cool. I just power washed our shore here of gators.
All right. Congratulations, everybody. Yeah, you guys have defeated Florida Man for now.
For now.
And everybody gets 600 points of XP. And I'm only dividing that amongst you and not Elmira. So
Of course.
500?
600.
600?
600 each.
Oh my.
Oh my god, Manny. I am so close.
Yeah.
How close?
In my case,
We should all
133.
Damn.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
Damn.
You know,
Okay.
are you sure there wasn't like an extra gator?
Not 133 worth.
Did you count the gator that was thrown?
That one died on its own.
Did you count the 2 that I deterred? And just just completely avoided an entire encounter by just telling 2 gators to fuck off.
No, guys, that doesn't count. You have to kill the gators.
And I can summon a giant gator.
Do it.
No.
I went through one pointless boss fight. Give me another one. I want to do damage.
It's fine. You've defeated Florida Man. It's okay. Elmira sighs and says, "Oh man, I'm gonna get to tell my son and husband that I fought the Chaos Man
Oh god.
and lived."
So
Yes,
curious,
yes,
that
you-
was a total of 1800 split.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, you can, Elmira. Yes, you can.
All right, let's all go to sleep. I think I'll take the next watch if y'all don't mind. A bit wired now, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
Alright.
Yes, please.
All right, so everybody takes a long rest.
Yep.
Thank God. Hey, man. I was at 7 HP.
Florida Man was at 2.
That doesn't matter.
I know.
Florida Man could have killed him.
True.
I mean, it does matter, but
I could have killed him.
Yeah.
Because I was contemplating whether or not to do Crown of Madness, Dissonant Whispers, or Shatter.
Ooh, wow. Shadow would have been interesting.
Shadow would have sucked.
Yeah.
Isn't that a Constitution saving throw?
It's a con saving throw.
I would have passed that.
16.
Oh, speaking of which, Florida man's wisdom and intelligence are 1.
Oh.
Amazing.
Oh, my con save is only +3. That's weird.
You might not have survived.
That's weird.
All right, morning comes. The bayou is calm and placid in comparison to the chaos that was last night. Elmira has cooked up a lovely breakfast for y'all. Yeah. Tuck in.
Gator meat.
Yep. Yeah. Let's just say it's just some gator meat. She doesn't explain where she got it from or how it came to be.
No need to.
Yep. And y'all move on to the next day. To the next day. It's relatively the next couple days or the next day day of travel is relatively quiet. And the night for that is relatively quiet too. Next morning, she comes across. She comes in across, and y'all start heading more towards northward, and the trees start to kind of. No, they'd still be there. But there's a lot more wetlands in the area, a lot more marshes, and she said she looks over to you, Nabel, and says, We'll probably make it to make to the town by she looks at the map. Mid-afternoon or so.
Yeah?
Yep. We made some pretty great time.
Oh.
I mean, aside from that fight with Florida man, there's yeah. I'm surprised. Whew. Been a while since I've been on an adventure.
Huh?
Been a while since I've been on an adventure.
I will tell our compatriots that she says that we should be there by midday afternoon.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. And after a couple more hours of walking, where it's getting more closer to like 2ish p.m., she says, "All right, I think based on this, it should just be around this band here or so." And as you guys start to approach, you hear a sound. Bloop,
What?
bloop.
Okay.
Okay.
Bloop.
Where is it coming from?
Just ahead on the road that you're at.
From the ground? From the ground?
What do you mean back from the ground?
Like, it's coming from ahead, right?
Yeah, coming from ahead.
Like, where from ahead?
Okay, so you're starting to turn a corner, and you're starting to hear more this blooping sound coming from the water, the marsh on your left.
Oh, okay, from the water.
And as you get closer and as you keep walking, you're hearing a whoosh, bloop, whoosh, bloop.
Do I keep walking?
Do you guys want to keep walking?
I mean, I'm stopping. There's a sound I don't know.
Make a perception check.
That is a 22.
You see now that there seems to be small objects being thrown through the air and landing in the water with a bloop. And you can see that there's a tree that seems to be being bent down, and after a few seconds, suddenly it comes back up again, and the little object gets flung from it and flies across the air and into the water.
So, how far away is this tree that's being bent?
About 30 feet away.
Okay, it's a whole... Like, it's a tree?
Yeah, it's a dead tree that seems to be surrounded by other well, not dead, but it's a tree that doesn't have as many have as much foliage as its neighbors. So you can see that this one's being like bent and then pulled. It's a very thin tree as well.
A sapling.
Yeah, about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's being surrounded by other ones that are also they're not that tall, but they're
So how far are the rocks being thrown?
30 feet. Wait.
They're getting some pretty decent distance, but they're all being aimed towards the water. They're not being aimed towards you or anything
Right.
like that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how far?
40, 50 50, depending on the.
Okay,
depending
so
on
it's
the throw.
overshooting me and going into the water. So it's overshooting us and going into the water.
It's not even being aimed at you guys. It's being you guys are coming. So if like here's the main road, here's where the water is, here's where some other water is. The rocks are being launched this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I see anyone bending the tree?
With a 22, yeah, you seem to see a small figure behind the trees, just that seemingly seems to be pulling these down somehow, and then reaching around, and then seems to be wearing some bright colors.
I will just shout. What are you throwing?
Boop. After you hear that, the sound stops for a little bit. Then you hear rocks.
Why?
Why not?
Okay. I will continue along the path then.
All right. So you guys keep walking.
Yep.
All right. Eventually, you come across to that area, and what you see is a very small. From far away, you would almost mistaken them for a kobold. But as you start to approach them closer, you can see that it seems to be a very small dragonborn girl or dragonborn-looking girl with a shiny umber scale pattern, and she's very small and scrawny. Is wearing a poofy, light teal colored dress. Yep. She sees y'all, and you can see that what she's been doing is she's been using Mage Hand she's been using Ethereal Claw that's summoned from her hand to pull down this the branches on this tree, place a rock within a little slot in between the branches, and then just been letting them go to let them catapult across the lake.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's terrifying.
That's cool.
If it's Mage Hand, then she shouldn't be able to do it, which means it's not Mage Hand. She's a high level caster of some sort.
That's cool.
Y'all are new in town?
Yep.
What you here for?
What are we here for?
We're here for the things.
You customers?
We are investigating the reports of the cult.
Whoa, what cult?
Oh, the church! That new church has showed up. Everybody.
Did you just straight up just say cult?
I said what cult?
Everybody's all new looking to his words.
Nope.
Seems everybody's obsessed with that church these days. And then immediately, Elmira says, "Oh!" And she just immediately runs up to her and just kneels down and just starts saying in Orcish that you can hear. It's like, "Oh, you're so cute!" And she just starts petting her and says, "Sorry, lady, I don't understand what you're saying." And then she looks at you. She's like, things like, "Please tell her I think she's adorable."
I translate.
Oh, thank you. And then Elmira reaches into her pack and just pulls out a little parchment and says, "Here you go." And then she's like, she uses Mage Hand, takes it, unwraps it, sees that that's a little boiled sweet, takes it and just starts nibbling on it like a little chipmunk. And then she's just like, you hear Elmira say, "Where are your parents?"
She wants to know where your parents are?
Oh, Mom has gone to go pray at the church, and Dad is being sad.
Why is he
home.
sad?
Oh, cause the priest's paladin beat him in a fight.
Oh.
Messed up his already lame leg, and now he's all sad about it because now he's pretty much lost the respect and leadership of the town.
Oh, it was from the priest of the church?
Oh no, it's paladin.
Oh.
Yep.
your
We
mother.
should challenge this paladin.
We should challenge this paladin?
I wish to assert my dominance.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
This does not sound like a glorious person. Being.
Yeah, this whole religion thing's kind of silly anyway. And
No, it does not.
I will.
Oh.
I will look at the little girl.
Sometimes it is.
I will communicate telepathically.
Tell someone wearing ornate
Oh,
armor
for sure.
that religious is silly.
She
I-
hears both of these things at once, and she's all like,
I will.
I don't.
I will telepathically. I will look at her telepathically. Speak.
He is silly.
Well, he's silly, but he's really tall. It's like, I think he's kind of cool. Sorry, I said your religion's silly, Mister.
It is okay. Bahamut forgives all.
So what do you know about the religion here?
No, I haven't. Y'all want to walk and talk?
I wish to
Yup.
challenge this paladin.
Sure, where are we walking to?
Oh, walking back to Bowville. Y'all never been to Bowville before?
No, but that's where we're headed.
Okay, looks like our interests are aligned.
Oh my god.
This is Beans from Rango, and I'm terrified we're about to meet a bard pretending to be a cowboy.
Oh god.
So we're walking and talking.
All right.
Which is my way of saying I'm enjoying this character.
Originally, I was gonna make her Forrest Gump, young Forrest, but I guess I'm still kind of.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, still
It's the
same
same
thing.
accent.
Yeah, but then I remembered Beans. I was like, oh shit, yeah, okay. And we're walking and talking. It's like, well, I don't know much because Mama doesn't let me leave the house often because I'm not big and strong like my brother, kind of scrawny, as you can see. So I just kept myself inside, reading books and whatnot, and
You seem to make do fine.
I think so. My grandparents left lots of really interesting stuff,
Yeah, what kind of stuff?
magic books and whatnot.
Oh, is that where you learn to do the...
Yeah, don't have a lot of time to practice it. It's just so I only really know a couple tricks.
What else do you do?
She finishes off the or tosses the entire bowl of sweet in her mouth at that point, and she then she looks over at a piece of wood and goes and rubs her hands together.
You saw that, right?
It's 11:11. Pray the demons don't come.
What?
The light flickered.
Okay. She rubs her hands together and then casts a ray of frost onto some dead oak. Yeah, Mama knows how to cast ice breath stuff, so thought I'd try and do that as well. You know. I still don't know how to make it like come from my mouth, but I can make it come out through my hands just fine.
What is it? Ice scale colors?
It's an umber-ish silver, or a very shiny umber color.
What is umber?
It's like a dark reddish brown.
Her mother can breathe. Okay.
Yeah, and then I got some other stuff. When I do it, it makes me real tired, so I don't really want to try and do any of that right now, if y'all don't mind.
Oh, right, we understand.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Bob Ross used it a lot.
But yeah, y'all were talking about the what did y'all want to talk about again? You were just so dumbfounded by this small child just suddenly casting an ice spell.
I also just genuinely forgot what I asked.
Elmira's like, she is so cute. If her mom doesn't want her, can I have her?
So, who's this paladin?
He's just,
Oh, sorry.
Are these things other people do in town?
No, everyone else in town's kind of an idiot. Well, okay, I'm okay. Sorry, my mama said they're at least an idiot by my standard.
Oh.
Or, well, no, I don't think that. Actually, now I think about it, I don't think that's any better. Yeah, they're still idiots. Probably why they got roped into this whole thing.
That's typically the case.
So who's this paladin?
This guy named Jimmy. And then you got the priest. He's a
Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Yep. And you
Jimmy.
got the priest named Father Charles. Charles Napier. He's a little gnome fella. Paladin's a big old human fella.
So Jimmy challenged your father?
Well, no, Daddy challenged Jimmy. 'Cause,
Oh.
Daddy didn't like the fact that this religion was causing everyone to stop working. So he challenged him to reassert his dominance. But Daddy used to be a pretty good fighter back when he was a chief. But I don't know, guess being magistrate of a town made him go soft or something. And then he lost pretty quickly to the paladin guy.
I see. Gotcha. So this church, they're stopping people from working. People just don't want to work. What?
Yeah, they're kind of all. There's a point in time when Father Charles gathers them all for a sermon, and they just kind of stop what they're doing and listen to whatever he has to say, and then they donate all his money to him.
Just like that? Just
Pretty much, he's got his whole thing that his God is a God of protection that protected this town or something like that. And
does he ever say who the god is?
oh yeah, it's the holy followers of the Savior Boar.
What?
The holy followers of the Savior Boar.
Who is that?
I don't know. They said that a long time ago, some fella came to town when the town was having a real crisis about a giant gator that was wandering around the swamp. This fella came in. This real nice fella came in and said, "Hey, I'll save the town for some money." And then they all let him. He vanished, never came back, but neither did the gator. So we all assumed he probably did pretty well.
Is this you?
Boar, go ahead and make a history check.
I have no memory of this event.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's an 8.
An 8?
Wait, let me double check that. It's an 8. Yeah, it's an 8.
I still hear it.
I know what this is, and I don't like it.
Okay, what was your score?
8.
You don't remember ever going to a town called Beauville, but you do remember coming to Marais at one point in one of your drunken wanderings.
Oh God.
You don't remember fighting a gator. You remember making friends with town folks.
Oh boy.
It was all before my time, so I don't know if that's the full story. But then this preacher fella came to town saying that he was a messenger from this god, and that if they continued to donate to the church, he would return to the town to protect them again.
Who is this preacher?
That's Preacher Charles Napier, Father Charles
I
Napier.
remember this person at all.
No, this name does not ring any kind of bell.
Where did Jimmy come from?
Jimmy came with him.
Came with Father Napier. Charles Napier.
Oh,
Yeah, showed
my.
him. They showed a great power that like he was blessed by a boar. So he took up this big old sword and he whacked a. This is the story I heard. He like whacked the stump and some like magic came out of the sword or whatever. So yeah. Miss, you got any more of them candies? It's like, what'd she say?
She wants to know if you have any more candies.
And she takes out 2 this time and gives them to her. Yeah, now they erected a big old statue of him in the middle of town, and they started building the chapel a couple months ago. It's finished now, and they have their sermons in there. So, yeah.
Interesting.
So I guess you're not here to buy bricks?
Can you take us to your father?
We are here for bricks.
Okay. I can take it to Pa. I gotta get back home anyway because Ma doesn't know I sneak out. So
That is fine.
yeah. So come on. And she
I
kind
think it
of
will be fine.
she starts picking up pace and starts running. It's like, do all adults get slower when they get bigger?
Only when they're scared.
Has it been an? Oh yeah, it definitely has. Never mind.
You've been walking and talking at this point, and your armor has also gone, gone,
yeah.
and you've gotten the charge back to be able to wear it.
Yeah. No. That's not what I was asking. Well, it kind of is, but I realized. I don't know. You tell me. I cast Zephyr Strike.
And then you just zoom past her.
Pretty much.
Can you teach me that?
Maybe.
And she starts running even faster, and Elmira starts running as well.
I slow down because she knows where she's going,
And she's also mechanically she's also small, so she has a smaller lower
Yeah.
movement speed. So she's like,
There it is again.
Interesting.
I will summon my familiar in the form of a Seahawk.
okay,
Go ahead of us into town. I need to see something.
okay. I cupped him.
Thank you.
And flies right over the little dragon girl. Ooh, small girl. Are you looking through your familiar's eyes right now? Because you're currently walking in the middle of walking. Because if you do that right now, you're gonna fall over.
I'm gonna grab onto like
Sylack.
Sylack's shoulders and start looking through the familiar's eyes.
Okay. Sylack, you feel Boar grab onto onto one of your pauldrons and kind of start to slump.
I'll say what I do after he's looking through Bora's eyes again, or what I would have done.
Okay. Sylack, you gonna do anything with Boar at the moment, or?
Lead him.
Okay, cool. Sylack, what are you gonna have your familiar do?
I'm gonna have him.
I have a familiar.
Boar, what are you gonna have your familiar? Sorry.
There's a good question actually. What has happened with my mount?
Oh yeah, it's been riding with you. Oh shit, yeah. What did you do? Well, what happened to it when you went on the train?
I don't know. What happened to it when I went on the train?
Oh right, you can't summon it, can you? You can't pull it in and out of its space.
No, it doesn't. That's not how that works.
It's a creature, right?
Frick, no, yeah, it would have had to been in the it would have had to be taken on as livestock or something like that. It would have had to ride in a train with you guys, but in like a separate compartment. Damn, yeah, this is some far off stuff that I completely didn't consider.
I think we all forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no mention was made about the mount, both on my part and your part.
So we'll just say that it did have to be brought in on as like, luggage for the lack of a better word. So but it rode with livestock. And all that kind of stuff. And
It stays within a mile at almost all times.
No, for convenience, it will have been left in town with Argentia.
Okay, perfect. She'll take it. They get along surprisingly well. There would be stables at Octavius's manor for her to park it.
Yeah.
Parking a giant salamander in a stable.
And they're big, and you know what? They're big 3-story stables, and just recently they put up. The locals have to pay to keep their horses and forget it.
There's gates and everything.
Yeah. All right.
Dumb.
So, Boar, what are you trying to see?
I'm just doing a flyover the town to see what's going on in there, what the town looks like.
The town is very simple in nature. You can see that there are fields. There seems to be just open flat land.
Right.
Just plain open flatland, nothing built on it, except for maybe small clusters of what seem to be like from the height that you're looking at. They seem to be like dark dots. You can see that there seems to be a large stone chapel as well as a stone figure right in front of it, and then a whole bunch of just like houses mixed that seem to be constructed of wattle and dap as well as but also bricks. And you can see much farther away from the town, a little off to the side, is a much more nicely landscaped area with what seems to be a much more fancier, stately-looking manor. Or a small manor, at least.
What does the stone figure look like?
If you get closer, you can see what seems to be essentially a rough impression of what you looked like when you were a hobo. But it's like looking all heroic and outstretched with the coattails flowing in the wind, a staff in one hand looking forward triumphantly, and your beard and hair just flowing majestically.
It's uncanny.
Yeah, eventually, as all of you guys get to the area,
Well,
you do...
I mean,
Oh.
I sent it ahead for a reason.
Right.
I want to know what was in there before I got close.
Okay. And actually, so far, nobody's actually in town.
What do I see if I look through, say, a window on the chapel?
The windows in the chapel are actually all open. There hasn't been any glass applied yet.
Yeah.
And you can just see a bunch of people in there listening to a sermon. What you see inside is a congregation of like 75 to maybe 100 people.
Okay.
Sitting at roughly constructed pews of either wood or brick, watching a gnome standing atop a what's the word? No, a halfling. He's a halfling. Yeah, I think he's a halfling. Sorry, just need to double check something real quick. So I never wrote it on the notes. Yeah, he's a halfling.
Okay.
A halfling standing atop a pedestal, at a, what's the word again for the
Podium.
podium? Yes, thank you. And at a podium, and at his side is a dude in plate armor, hands across his chest, hands across his belly like this. He's got a sword at his hip, and a shield that's just kind of he has just like kind of leaning on him, as well as a couple of other what seem to be a really makeshift guard of piecemealed armor bits, a mix. And this congregation consists of both lizard men and dragonborn and humans, halflings.
Okay.
And yeah, do you want to listen in on the sermon?
No, I
Okay.
want to keep walking.
All right, cool. So do you pull out your familiar?
I just leave him in town.
Okay. But I mean, are you still looking
Yeah,
through his eyes?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, I'm not looking through his eyes.
Okay, cool.
I'm back to normal.
So yeah, you come back and you're back to normal. All right. So you guys you guys follow the little
What was Neville gonna do?
Unimportant.
Okay.
you guys follow the young girl. She takes you through town and says, "Usually it's not this quiet. They're having a sermon today." And she keeps moving, and asking you guys to keep going. And eventually you make it to what you saw earlier as the more well landscaped area, which, while the entire town was pretty much had a whole bunch of just like huge puddles of mud, but this area actually has like grass, it has a lawn, it has trees that are very nicely arranged, particularly weeping willows. And what you see is it's basically a small stately antebellum looking manor, but it seems to have, it doesn't look like it's been kept up very well. There's a wrought iron fence that seems to be bent in places, and at the lawn is overgrown, and at this distance you can see that there isn't really much of that. The paint on the house seems to be peeling, and isn't exactly well kept. Home sweet home looks a lot nicer on the inside than the outside, kinda. Well, no, that's true. Mama still cleans up, but the butler's gone and joined the church, so.
It sounds like everybody's gone to join the church.
Yeah. Yeah, that Father Charles fella is he's a pretty charismatic person, I suppose.
Sweet talker. All right, let's go meet your pops.
Okay. Dad doesn't know I left either, but so I'm gonna.
Well,
he might actually be drunk right now, so I think I can sneak in. She goes, reaches for the door, and you can see that it's half. What the fuck? Oh, whoops! I still have that reminder set up for my hard drive. Whoops, sorry. She opens it up, and at the door actually is a tall, imposing, well-built lizard man who stands at the door, arms crossed, looking down at the young dragonborn, or at the young lizard girl. Sorry.
From the front door?
Yep.
Okay.
As she opens it, he's standing right there, and she's like, "Oh." It's like, Emmeline Sharpcrest. What did Mom say about you sneaking out? And she's like, she looks down sheepishly and says, "Saying not to do it." And says, and he looks up at you and says, "Oh, I'm very, very sorry about my little sister. Were you the ones that found her?"
To a degree.
Well, I'm very glad that she happened upon folk who seem like they're very capable of defending themselves. And then, my name is Daristrix. I'm the eldest son of the Sharpcrest family. What business would you happen to have in our fair town?
Oh, we're here to get rid of this cult.
The cult? The church? You mean the church? The Church of the Savior Born?
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't call them a cult.
It is
per se.
heretical and it is displeasing me.
That's a very unusual thing to say.
I will make myself a foot taller and return to my hobo form through disguise self.
Make a persuasion check.
Hobo form activate.
You guys have your Power Rangers armor. He has his hobo
That
armor.
is 18.
18. Well, that is impressive. Who are y'all again?
I'm a man who is very confused.
And I'm a lizard fellow who's quite confused as well.
I am Sylack, Dragonborn of the Far Steppe, Paladin of Bahamut, Knight in service to Neville Barkton of Countryville County City Town, Liberator of Timbervault.
He is here to
Disciples of Boar.
He is here to kick Jimmy's ass.
Oh, so my father didn't hire you, did he?
I heard you have been hurt.
I haven't been hurt at all. I'm
Oh, is that not the father?
No, this
no.
is the brother.
He said he's the eldest. He's the eldest brother.
My bad.
I wish to see your father.
Certainly. Right this way.
Throw a bunch of titles at you. Oh yeah, I trust you. Come in, come in.
Yeah, you can come into my home. That's fine.
Totally okay.
So
When 7 foot hobo man appears at your door.
and he has a knight at his side. Yeah. Well,
Disciples of Boar.
Yeah,
Oh
we
god, what is this bullshit?
You've accidentally become the real followers of the Holy Savior Boar. It's like, Emily, I'd like you to go to your room now. But first, say thank you to the kind folk who brought you home. I brought them home. It's like,
She is right.
That is the most accurate description of a small child. Like the most accurate interaction with a small child I've ever heard.
it's like, I'll deal with you later, young lady. And she looks over to you guys and says, thanks, I guess, and you're welcome. And she immediately runs upstairs.
Actually, it was kind of nice to have her around.
I'm sure she's a peach.
She was, actually. She was very informative.
What'd she tell you exactly about the church?
Enough.
Nothing.
Enough.
Well, that's kind of a vague answer. I might need a little bit. Did she tell you how it's completely unified this town together?
She told us enough.
Your father, please.
She told me plenty.
I wish to see your father.
Certainly. And he makes he brings you all into a study. And
Oh no.
you go knock on the door. Father, there's some customers here to see you. And opens up the door.
Oh no, what is Sylack gonna do?
You open up he opens up the door for you and says, "Go right on in."
Thank you.
Holla if you need anything. And you guys proceed to.
Thank you, Demetrius. I walk in.
Demetrius. It's Daristrix.
I pay him no mind.
Damn. Okay. So, you enter. It's a relatively dark room, and the curtains have been pulled in
Oh
with
my
only
God.
the faintest crack of light shining through. And you can see that it looks like it used to be a pretty nice office, but now the shelves are in disarray. There are books and paperwork scattered across the floor. The heavy stench of alcohol just reeks in the air.
What was his name? Did we get a name from him?
Not
For
yet.
him? Okay. Sir?
And there is a passed out lizard man lying face down on his desk with a empty bottle in his hand.
I will approach.
He's on his stomach.
No, he's sitting at his desk and he's slumped over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir.
I
response.
will immediately walk up to him
Mm-hmm.
and haha, I will expend 5 points of lay on hands and neutralize the poison within him.
He
Nice.
once you do that, the shining light that you saw earlier with Sam emits upon him, and he kind of shuffles up and looks at the bottle.
Hello, Sam.
No, this isn't Sam.
This isn't Sam?
No, Sam was the gnome.
Oh, I heard Sam come.
Because he was talking about the light.
From the previous time you did it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the father's name?
But I could
We
still
don't have it yet.
We don't have it yet.
Do you have another of those?
Who are you?
We have come to avenge
We have come.
your. This is me actually having a brain fart.
Uh-oh.
Honor?
We have come to avenge your honor and kick Jimmy's ass.
Yes, he was going to do it. Do you want to watch? Yes, he's gonna do it. You want to watch?
Here, to show you how much power I have, and that I will kick Jimmy's ass
I have
by
seen.
the power of Borhammet.
Oh my god!
Be healed, and I'll give him 10 additional HP from lay on hands.
Okay, that woke me up. That woke me up considerably a bit more. Again, who are you people? You've told me your objective, but you have not told me who you are.
That doesn't matter.
If I'm going to be doing business with people, I need to know who they are.
This is Bor.
No. This is Sylack. This is Neville.
Why are you called Boar?
Because that is my name.
Do you have anything to do with the church with the cult that's invaded my town?
Yes.
Yes,
and
but
I'm here to
actually
get
no.
rid of it.
Yes, but no.
I am a man, and it is confusing me that has happened.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh, that's a 6.
I
Okay.
can vouch for him.
Make it with advantage.
That is a 10.
Slightly better.
He gets up, and it's a. You can see that he's a. You can see now he kind of pulls open a curtain a little bit. He kind of eye strains a bit, and you can see now that he is a. He's definitely a lizard man, and he has. Oh, whoops. I'm going to make one quick retcon. Emmeline, the small dragonborn girl or lizard folk girl, she actually has more of a darker teal or shiny teal color, not the umber. My
Okay.
apologies. My
Okay.
apologies. Yeah, because her father also has the tealish green scales as well. So, and you can see that he has a very strong square jaw. He's kind of hunching over. He's got a tall crest with sharp spines and a gold fin, but it's kind of the crest is kind of folded back, representing a very somber mood. He walks over to a little mini bar, grabs a bottle, throws it at you.
I will
War.
catch that.
Yeah, and as he's done this, he's actually been walking with a cane and has been limping. Toss it, you catch it. All right. What do you have to do? What do you have to do with this church?
I don't know.
Did Sylack and I notice the statue as we came into town?
Yeah, it is as I described it earlier. It is it looks like a very rough impression of Hobobor, but with his tailcoats flying into wind, his hair flying into wind. He has a staff out and he's holding it triumphantly in front of him as if he was like a sailor braving a storm or something like that.
That's not important though. What's important is I need a pallet of bricks because we're stoning a priest.
Whew. Well, it's a good thing this town produces bricks.
Good. Alright, apparently I'm God now, so I'm gonna go smite a bitch. You wanna come?
Well, sorry, he's like, alright, let's I guess if there's a place to do it, it's while they're doing their damn service, so come on. And he hobbles forward towards the door, towards the exit. So is coming to the town to get rid of a cult all that's brought you all here?
Nope.
That's certainly the primary reason we've come to this town specifically.
Well, we thought the cult was gonna be stupid, not this stupid.
Yeah, I had more faith in my workers than this as well.
So you run the town?
Kind of. I run it with my wife. Me and her. I married into her family and I merged my tribe with hers.
Interesting. And her family is?
She is. Her family is the Vernaka clan. That's her maiden name. It is her family used to run this town. She was the only daughter. My tribe, the Sharpcrest, were friendly with them, and once I saw her and her childbearing hips, I knew I need her as a suitable mate.
Perfect. Yeah. Sounds like
and
love
you
at
can
first sight.
see that this is a lizard man who seems to be dressed in actually like decent clothes, despite the fact that you found him when he was pitch black drunk.
Yeah.
He's wearing a nice dark maroon coat and white pants.
To be also honest with you, she seemed like a good man, down on his luck.
I used to be the leader of my tribe. We would be the ones who I would lead hunting parties, to hunt a variety of creatures to bring back for food. I think being a businessman has made me soft.
I understand that.
And this is more upsetting than I thought it would be.
Understandably. Some church comes into your town, takes it over, and now everybody stops working. It's aggravating.
The paladin also knew where to strike me at.
Oh, did he now?
Yep.
Boris now beginning to drink heavily from the bottle. What? Ooh, this paladin, Jimmy.
Yes, Jimmy is what they called him.
Oh boy.
You don't think, Boar.
Jimmy! Boar's gonna start shouting through the town.
Oh, actually, another thing. When you saw the human as your bird, it's definitely not that Jimmy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not that Jimmy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But does Boar know that?
Does Borg care enough to remember what Jimmy looked like?
Exactly.
Make a history check.
But history check or not, that doesn't answer if Boar
No,
cares.
he does not. That's a 6 That's a 6.
All right.
He's going to start shouting very loudly through the town,
At the slow pace that you're going at,
and then project your precipitation. Jimmy!
I'll follow him around as well.
okay.
Oh, I'm walking straight towards the church.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
So while they're making all their ruckus, what was his name? Did he say? Did we ask?
No.
What? We didn't catch your name.
Oh, I probably should have. Considering the fact I asked for yours, I should have given mine. My name is Jahak. Jahak Sharpcrest. Jhak.
Jahk.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Reason we came to this region, to be totally honest with you, was not because of your town. Though that is why we came here specifically. I'm looking for someone who is said to live here in these mountains.
Perhaps I can find him after you deal with. I can help find him if you deal with this situation.
That would be fantastic.
Wonderful. We have ourselves an agreement.
Absolutely.
So you hobble towards town. You're starting to make a ruckus.
Yep.
Make a performance check
Can I assist?
with advantage. Yes, please.
I'm just letting this happen.
Oh boy. That is a 22.
You might as well
Yeah.
be standing on my shoulders,
Yep.
screaming to
Yeah.
the winds.
You begin making a big old ruckus, and eventually the doors pop open in front of the church. The congregation has started to come outside. It's like, and the small gnomish Father Charles,
Halfling.
halfling, yeah, starts approaching you guys. Says, newcomers in town, welcome to the Holy Church of Bor. How can we
Holy
serve
Church
you?
of who?
The Holy Church of Bor.
Who
a
is this
mighty
man?
savior. He is a mighty savior who came to this town on a dark and stormy night. He
pull
promised to slay a giant gator, and he did. And even though they made promises to pay him as respect, he was a good Samaritan and wandered off into the night, never to be seen again. And now there was that gator.
I give Boar specifically the look of like, are we done with listening to this yet?
And the
Boar will look down at this little man.
and the crowd also
Shatter.
Oh shit!
That's way more sudden than what I was about to do.
Okay.
It was like a kindly ass boar for his drink. Light a torch.
I feel like all of these
But-
things should happen at the same time.
And the shatter's way more sudden.
Okay. What is the save for that?
16.
16. Okay.
It is a con
I
saving
would
throw.
I would also like to knock an arrow and ready in action. Notch an arrow?
Notch an arrow.
Notch an arrow.
I'm gonna say that his shatter is too sudden for that. So.
Well, I'm
so-
saying after
Okay.
the shatter. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, give me a
I'm not trying to get it in before. I'm trying to get it in either during or
Oh,
after.
please help. Is there enough space between this man and the rest of the congregation I can do this?
No,
without hitting
they
any
are
civilians?
gathered close by him.
Okay, hold up. Make that dissonant whispers.
Okay. What is the save on that?
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah, the save doesn't change because his casting modifier is still his charisma.
Yep. Thank you.
Your balls hang so low they're under your dress.
Jeez.
It was a wisdom or
Wisdom of 16.
Okay, that's a 5. What's the damage?
Oh, 5d6.
5d6. All right.
Are you going to allow me to notch that arrow and hold it?
Give me 1 second.
Oh man, he might do okay.
Oh wait, those are the stats for Jimmy. No, yeah, it's still the same. Okay. What kind of damage is it?
That is boom, boom, boom. Psychic.
Psychic. Alrighty.
11 points of it.
11 points.
Oof.
Yep. You see him clutch his head as blood then splurts out of his nose and is just like, "Yo, Jimmy!" And Jimmy immediately draws a sword. I would like everyone to roll initiative. Or
Actually, we're
yeah,
good.
At 11:50.
yeah, at 11:50. Yep. I'm sorry about that. We will roll initiative tomorrow as the battle against the Church of Boar starts
You never
Next
answered
time.
my question.
on Cataclysm Rising.
You never answered my question. Were you gonna allow me to hold that action?
Make a dexterity check.
Just straight dexterity?
Yep.
Ha! That's a 5.
You are not able to draw to
That's
hold
fine.
that action.
That's fine. I have advantage on initiative anyway.
All right, cool. And there we go.
All right, there we go.
Shit is starting.
Why?
Hi everyone, this is Manny the DM, wanting to thank you for listening to Feats and Fantasies. We had a lot of fun this episode and would love to know if you enjoyed it too. You can talk to us on Twitter at Feats and Fantasies with the hashtag Cataclysm Rising. If you want to help support our adventures, please consider donating at doubletake.xyz/donate. All donations will go directly to improving the podcast and future projects related to Feats and Fantasies and help us fund better ways to get you involved. Thank you again for supporting our podcast by listening. Please share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.